end. It's just the beginning of another journey. Because you are graduating today does not make you a Python developer. Then you should stop learning. The learning just what? Started. The learning just started. You're just walking. It's more like we are incorporating you into the field. So I want you to know that you should keep learning. You should never give up. There will be times that you feel like this is not for me. Nobody has the right to tell you what is for you or not, what is not for you. You can always encourage yourself, and then you have a lot of sisters here to look up with. I hope that we'll all enjoy all the activities today, from presentation to eating to having parties to comment, judging, and every other things that we have here today. Thank you so much once again for having me within Rubies Technologies.
A round of applause. You can keep clapping as you want to keep clapping. Thank you so much. That was very powerful. I was already getting motivated. If I had my pen, I would have started taking notes. Very powerful. We are just getting what? Girls, we are just getting what? Yes, you are just getting started. Thank you so much, ma'am. Like we said earlier, we have some very important people in our midst that we called and they answered us. Out of no time, they have given us today, and they are here in our midst. So, with Rubies joy in our heart, I'll be reading their profile, calling them to the eye table. I want you to be excited. These are people you really want to meet. These are people that strategically, just after this event or during, you find a ways to talk to them, get to know them, meet with them. These are people we aspire or we want to be like. So let me start with the chairperson of today. She's in our midst, and she honored us by coming early. So we'll be calling to the eye table Mrs. Ifeoma Abido. A round of applause with Rubies joy in our heart as she's coming. Please, I want you guys to stand up and honor her. Not for anything, just for all the work that she does. So thank you so much, ma'am. As she's coming, this is the profile. Mrs. Ifeoma Abido, today's chairperson. She is a seasoned operator and investment banking expert. Thank you. Thank you. You can all have our seats now as she's having her seat. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. She leads growth initiative and key alliances. She also serves as the board of Rubies Tech Foundation and Ida Medical Center, championing tech education and community health. And a fun fact I would like you to know, she managed an asset of over 4 billion loan book assets and also helped raise over 20 billion naira for corporate organization. Please, again, let us with clap ovation. Welcome us to this. Did you hear those billions of naira? If you want to be motivating me to clap, I was shocked. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. I'm very excited. I'm personally excited to have you here, ma'am. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy yourself. I want to make you happy. I want to make you feel at home. Thank you so much, ma'am. So the second person.
All right, thank you very much for that. And now moving on to our proud sponsor, Mr. Chiko Debuwa Chiko from Python, Nigeria. Please, let's welcome him to the house. Mr. Chiko of Python, with extensive experience in the tech industry, and is also a distinguished representative of Python Nigeria. He plays a crucial role in advising, programming, knowledge, and also community growth across the nation. Thank you so much for making this possible. Thank you so much. Welcome again, sir.
Thank you so much. You notice a very gentle lady came in and she came very early. She came very early, and she's very demure, very what? Mindful, so cute, eh? She's already on the eye table. So I'll be welcoming Miss Mary Abel. You can stand up for recognition.
Thank you, girl.
I used to think that I knew something, but excuse me. So Mary Abel, she's a digital marketing manager and creative strategist with a career spanning education, technology, and marketing. Known for her expertise in content strategy, digital analytics, and effective team leadership. She's also deeply committed to youth empowerment, mentoring young people to help them achieve their professional dreams. And to add to that, pardon me, Mary Abodi was an EIT Fellow, PICA 2019 to 2020 at MEST Africa. Please, again, a round of applause. Thank you so much. We're honored to have you here. Thank you so much.
Alright, now moving on to the next thing, which is one of the most important parts.
Highlight of today, one of the highlights of today's
major highlight of today. So now we're moving on to the chairperson's speech in person of Mrs. Ifioma Abidoye again.
The highlights include a jewelry shop, an e-commerce shop where you can shop, showcasing the ability to forge ahead in tech commerce. Another person has an ATM simulation, reflecting problem solving in fintech. Another person also has a text encryption program that will help to address cybersecurity concerns, and their games, illustrating their creativity and innovation in entertainment, and there's so many more. These are just a few of the things that they've done during their time here, but this project reflects diverse talents and the practical application of these talents, proving that they are ready to tackle real-world problems, not just have theory knowledge, but they are able to tackle real-world problems. As I said earlier, one of the girls simulated an ATM machine, and I think she's onto something, because I'm thinking if all Nigerian ATMs, are able to behave like what she created, I'm sure our prayer points will reduce by the end of the month. Who agrees with me? Because I know everybody has faced frustration using the ATM or the other, one time or the other, we face frustration using the ATM. But on a serious note, anyway, this journey was not about just the technical skills, it was about transformation of the way they think, both personally and professionally. These girls were exposed to industry professionals and got the opportunity to attend leading conferences like PyCon Nigeria, and even some were sponsored to attend PyCon Africa and Ghana, and that was an interesting experience for them. Some even attended the Global Leadership Summit. Now, all these experiences have come together to shape them into people who are able to take leadership decisions, and have a leadership mindset beyond coding. Because when you're able to add your leadership skills to the coding, you're able to very, very effectively impact the society, which is what we're hoping will come out of this boot camp. And if we go on, what we see is that by extension, this impact goes beyond the participants and will go translate into their community, showing that girls can also excel not just in the traditional cooking and traditional home duties, but in everything that men can do as well. Is anybody here happy that their daughter is able to excel in a field where men dominate? Any parents? I'm happy to see. And I'm sure that they will do you proud as they go on. And you may ask, what are the other impacts of Rubies Tech? This camp is just one of them. And over the past 7 years, the foundation has touched the lives of over 4,000 students, providing programs that introduce children and young adults to the world of technology. In 2024 alone, we trained over 300 kids and 70 educators and parents through initiatives like the School Tech Tour, the Tech Up program, and various impactful conferences. And so at this juncture, I'd like to say to everyone seated here, please take this as a chance to be a stakeholder. Be a partner, be a supporter, help us join in this movement in any way you can, any way you can. And if you already joined, please do not relent, do not stop. And we hope that your support continues and increases as we move on this journey together. We want to ensure that every talent is tapped fully to the maximum. And I mean, imagine what we could accomplish by providing more girls and other young children opportunities that these 21 people have. So we look forward to sponsorship, partnerships that will empower this initiative so that we could do more
and also not just increase the number, but even the quality of, teachings that they get access to, and the opportunities and conferences that they get access to. We plead on people who have ability to get sponsors to help this foundation to please do all that they can to connect us with such opportunities. As we close, very importantly, again, as I close on this speech, I very importantly want to celebrate the incredible achievements of the first batch of these Girls Bootcamp. And also, I want to specially congratulate the founder of Rubies Tech Foundation, who just stepped out. I hope she comes back in before we finish. She has carried this vision for so long and executed it brilliantly for the past 7 years. Well done, Temilolo. Please, can we give her a big round of applause? She's done well. Not many people can envision something and actually execute it. And I want to say thank you to every team member of Rubies Tech Foundation. Please, if you are anywhere in the crowd, can you just rise up and let's see you and just wave your hands. Please rise up, let everyone see you, the incredible members of Rubies Tech. Well done. We appreciate all that you do. The constant emails and flying left, right, and center, I see them. The project that you plan, you do well. Well done. Thank you. You may sit. I congratulate all members of the team. Thank you for all you've done. All you do does not go unnoticed. Your tireless commitment has created a platform for young women and men to find their voices and their place in the tech world. The sky is just the starting point for the foundation. And to all graduates, your journey doesn't stop here. This is only the beginning of your impact. You are the future of tech in Nigeria, in Africa, and the world. Let today serve as a reminder of what you are capable of and what lies ahead. Thank you all, and enjoy the rest of the day with the amazing activities planned. Keep clapping as you just started. Thank you so much.
Now, this was just beyond the speech. Let me ask a question. She gave the statistics and she said that Rubies Technologies so far has impacted how many lives? Oh, are you sure? How many lives? 3,000? 5,000? Over 5,000? Over 4,000? That's I was hearing about. I just wanted that to say I'm not sure. So Rubies Tech has impacted about 4,000 lives in just how many years? Is that a joke? It is not. Look at us, sir. Pelende like us now. You can mistake me. 4,000 lives. Please please a round of applause for our chairperson. Word of encouragement, and I just hope and I wish that you listen to everything she said. We are not just meant for the kitchen, right? Are you sure? Some of you are not shaking your head. Are you sure that you can do whatever you set out to do? Did you learn anything from what she said? Anybody? Yeah, thank you. All of you that did like this, I'm coming to you. Yeah, do it again. Did you learn anything? What happened to your head? Did you learn anything? Alright, so what stood out for you in everything she said?
What stood out for me? Ladies are not just meant to be teaching, you have to go out in the world to do extra things, do what men can do and even better.
Thank you. She took it personal. We do it and we do it better. Thank you. So we have a member of the high table now. She just came in. I would like to just invite and recognize her.
Alright. To welcome representing Civic High, who is here one day at the ZAR. Round of applause for everyone. Please come to the gentlemen. Welcome. She's our key partner in our Girls Tech Bootcamp. Civic High has a very strong commitment to empowering young women through tech and education, and they have contributed greatly to this program's success. And Ms. Adsa is embodying the mission to inspire and drive positive impact. A round of applause for her. Welcome.
Alright, I promise that this will not be boring, right? If you know me, I'm
I'm not a formal person, so everybody can rise on your feet, please. Ladies and gentlemen, rise on your feet. DJ RubiesFest, are you ready? DJ, are you ready? So, you are dancing. It is unusual, right? Or you will dance. Are you ready? DJ, are you ready? I said you will dance, so. Do you want to dance? Say no, you will still dance. So DJ, give us something light. Not so light. Thank you, sister brother. That's all for my sister. Our parents will give us choreography today. You know, so we'll pair the parents and they'll give us a very short choreography. The parents will be remembering those days. So that your children will come and do rehearsal. Mommy, oh, he said in my heart, said in my heart. So our mom is in the house, our sisters will be having that. So we are going to a very, very important part. So that's why I wanted us to relax and get prepared. It's going to be a very long journey. And the girls are coming up with their projects after 26 weeks, half a year, 6 months. They've been able to lay hold on something and they have their presentation.
All right, moving on to the first presentation is Pamela Pasola. So in 5 minutes, she's just going to share her individual project with us. A round of applause for her.
Yes.
A round of applause.
On the high table. Good morning, Ruby Tech staff. Good morning, guests, family, friends. So my name is Passionate Pamela, and I'll be here to present what I spent the majority of a month. Uninitiated, or for those who haven't played snakes and ladders in a long time, these are the rules. You roll a dice to tell your position. If you land on a ladder, you go up on the board. If you land on a snake, you go down. Then, in order for you to win, I think that's the special caveat of the game. In order for you to win, you must land on a specific. You must have a specific dice roll. So, let's say you land on 99 and you roll a 5. You don't automatically win. You have to roll a 1. Okay. Next slide. Okay, so for the libraries I use Tinker, which is a de facto GUI library for Python projects. I use Pillow, that is for incorporating images, because the Tinker library does not do that. I use Pygame for incorporating the music, then I use Random Module for the dice. Okay. These are basically the features of Tinker. So it allows for canvas, that is a widget so canvas is for drawing shapes, lines, and images. Label is used for displaying text. Button is used for clicking buttons. Then Tinker's design is really outdated. I don't really like that, but Tinker allows for you to use thin Tinker, so it makes it have like a more modern feel. Then frame is a container where you use to organize all your images. Then message box displays a message on the screen. Pillow, I use Pillow as I said for incorporating images. So this particular image TK was used for handling images specifically for Tinker. Next slide, please. Okay, Pygame. So there's a lot of things Tinker doesn't have, and for my game, I wanted it to be realistic. I wanted it to have music, I wanted it to have sound. So I used Pygame to incorporate that. Next slide. Then basic gameplay has already said when the user presses the roll dice button, a random number between 1 to 6 is generated. So in order to operate player's position, in order to update the player's position, the dice number is added to the current position on the board. So let's say I'm starting for 0 and I rolled a 6. So that's 0 plus 6. My new position is now 6. Next slide, please. Okay, so after updating the position, the game checks if the player has either exceeded or landed on 100. And if the player lands on 100, they win. If it exceeds 100, they must stay in the current position until they get a specific dice roll. Next slide. Okay, so dictionaries. Dictionaries featured a lot when I was doing this project. A dictionary is basically a specific component where you store values and you retrieve it. So for all my coordinates on snakes and ladders, I stored it in a dictionary. And if, as I already said, it's updating its position. So if that position is in that particular dictionary, it retrieves the ladder position. If that position is in a particular dictionary, you update it. Next slide, please. Okay, still on dictionaries. This is kind of important. In Tinker, the coordinates are gotten from the left-hand corner of the screen. Next slide. So for my board, I'll show you in a bit. But for my board, it was in standard snake and ladder board. But I had to personally map out all the different positions. It didn't come, I had to do it myself. I had to map out all the different positions of my board. So, as you see, this coordinate 0 to 409, those are the coordinates of 1 on my board. So if I wanted to access it, that is XY is equals to board mapping position. That's one if I wanted to retrieve it. Next slide, please. Okay. Moving players around. Canvas.chords or canvas.coordinates. That is what Tinker uses to move a particular icon or position around. So, I don't really like this because it's moved kind of instantaneously. It didn't show you where you were coming from. It didn't show you where you were going to. It showed you where you were going to, but it didn't show you where you were coming from. So for that, I used, please, next slide. I used this. All this grammar basically just explains that from the range, that is, if I'm starting from 36 and I'm going to 38, for the range, this form is a loop, so each time it moves from a particular position, it keeps on updating. Then this chord shows it on the screen. I'm moving to the next step, it keeps on updating. It shows it on the screen. I keep on updating, it shows it on the screen. Okay, I'm so happy to do this because presentation. So this is my board, and this is what I've been talking about. So if I click on play, guys, as you can see, you can actually see like the icon skipping. So that's what the for position is for. It looks, it skips around. So if I want to move it to climb up to 14. This was my message box. I don't know if that is the sound. So the problems I faced, as I said, I used Tinker for my GUI, but it was a problem with whether to use Tinker or Pygame or Turtle. Those are all different like modules that Python offers for GUI. So also deciding which module I should use for music, whether Pygame or another one that's SoundCloud. So image resizing. Before I could get this particular image, I had to update and keep resizing and resizing to see which one was the perfect one for me. Then determining the coordinates to use for my board. As I said, I was the one that did that, and that was kind of a lot of work. General restructuring of my codes to make it more readable and to make it like more efficient. Then making the icons more animated when using. As you can see, that's skipping. Next slide. Future considerations. So I was thinking of instead like the icons can actually slide. Because right now it's skipping. Can actually slide up and down the ladder. Then I only have options for 2 players. So I was thinking for more than 2, like 3, 4, 5. Then I was thinking of using a more advanced module. Because Thinker only offers so much. The Python that I was talking about, it is like a general module if you want to create games in Python. So that's what I was thinking of doing. Thank you.
Round of applause for a round of applause, a round of applause. Thank you. That's a fantastic project, if you ask me. Our mommies and our daddies in the house, do we remember these biscuits that has this game at the back? In the olden days, right? What's the name of that biscuit? Oh, you know the young ones remember. So who is over here? Nobody. Alright, so now just a bit of comments on that project. I'll invite Ms. Adela to just give a bit of comments on our projects. Please welcome Ms. Adela.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thanks everyone for listening. That's an amazing project pretty much. And some of the packages we use at a very short period of time, it's encouraging. Well, I have a question for you. So can you tell us something that encouraged you to think about something like this? So because I know that game, I usually play at the back of biscuits pretty much. So we have this dice that we just shut out of biscuit. We are always praying that almost buys happy biscuit. So I have that back and play the game. So for you to automate something like this, can you tell us what inspired you to do something like that?
Inspired, when we were first, we were given a list of 5 projects to do. So I first chose something like different entirely. And I was talking to my mentor, she was like, okay, I was talking to her that I wasn't really sure of my choice. I wanted something challenging. I wanted something that was like kind of motivating, like was hard to do. And she was talking it out, and I remember when they were giving the project requirements for Snake and Ladder, I think he was the only one that was like, I have no idea how I'm going. If I was actually to do it, I have no idea how I was to do it. So that was the motivation, like something challenging, something that would keep me like moving, just to improve my skills.
Thank you.
Thank you for that wonderful comment. Thank you, Pamela. All right, Mr. Chicks, okay, Pamela, hold on. Sorry. Hello, Pamela, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Honestly, I wouldn't be here for the other demo, but what I've seen you done, I don't think people know the level of dedication, mathematics, and calculation involved in the things you've done. And I know a talent when I see one. The project you did isn't something anyone can just do. And I had to confirm from Ruth if you were the one who did that. And she said yes. You might not know the extent of the application of things you've done, but in the AI world, where we need cars that see, plot coordinates, and move, those are the rudiments of those things. Being able to track your angle so that you don't fall off the screen and come back. Then, when you're using screen sharing applications like Zoom and all of that that record your screen, those are some rudimentary calculations you need to track your mouse, movement, and everything. And for everything we do in graphics, you have pixels, and you have dynamic pixels depending on. Honestly, I'm impressed, and that's a wonderful demo you posted. I'm just short of words. I don't know, I wouldn't get to see other people's demo when this one I've seen to the others. I do apologize sincerely, but honestly, this is lovely, eh?
Thank you, sir.
It's lovely.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Alright. So is there anyone in the audience that would like to make a comment on the project? Alright, thank you, ma'am.
So I have a question before the comments. So you said you were trying to see which to use between Pygame and SoundCloud. How did you make your decision to choose Pygame?
For Pygame, it allows for background. It allows for background music, which is what I was trying to achieve. SoundCloud will stop your program, execute the code, then run. So that's how I choose Pygame.
Interesting. Please give a round of applause. So you might not know the extent of what you just did, but what I saw there was really, really very amazing. And right there in my head, I'm only thinking this is a business. Sincerely, because I think entrepreneurship, this is a business, this is something you can take to market, and people are going to pay you well for it. So well done.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Well done, Pamela. You've done excellently well. I mean, there's no need to repeat what Mr. Chooks and Ms. Ray said. You've done very well. I mean, the dedication, the perseverance, and we can see that there was a lot of thought process in each of the steps. So well done, and I'm sure that your other colleagues have done the same as well. But I want to piggyback on what she said that is something that you can also think about next steps. You may not have complete ideas of what to do now, but nature is something that you can look for the way to monetize. Well done.
Thank you, Mom.
Moving on to the next person, the person of
Equation of motion. Equation of motion of kinematics describes the basic concept of the motion of an object. That's when an object moves, when it's at rest, or when it has uniform acceleration. Then I use two equations of motion. The first equation of motion, that's v equals to u plus at. The second equation of motion, that's s equals to ut plus at squared over 2. And the third equation of motion, that's v squared equals to u squared plus 2s. So after doing this, I came across a problem. It can only solve for three values, that's v, u, and s. So other values like t and a cannot be found within these three equations of motion. So I derived other equation of motion using those formulas. So I got s equals to vt minus at squared over 2, u equals to v minus at, and t equals to v minus u over a. Then I also did a login interface using hash figures, and I think the final product is I got a logo, and I used a text file to store everybody's data without it being reversible. That means only the computer that knows your password, so it's safe and secure for anybody to use. So the user can log in using their data and any password they like. Yeah. And it shows them that their account has been created, and it guides them through the rest of the program. Here, I can select my unknown variable so that it doesn't find other variables and the program does not get confused, and the user is comfortable in this environment. So I'm looking for displacement. So I use U, acceleration, and time. Using these values, the program will calculate displacement and give it the correct SI unit. And in other places where the user is not using the correct SI unit, I built a converter so the user can convert it to the SI unit. Kilometer per hour to meter per second, minutes to seconds, hour to seconds, days to second, and kilometer to meter. Peradventure, if the user's value is in hours, I can convert it to seconds. That's 3600 seconds. Thank you.
round of applause for Toluwa. Alright, so for those of us that are non-technical, what she just did is just like, a big step towards having a virtual lab. A place where you can have a virtual laboratory for those that don't have access to the laboratory. So you can actually have a site where you do all of this that she explained, like FETs that our digital teachers use in those villages that do not have access to all the lab equipments. So now, from the IT, any comments? Anyone would like to comment on our projects? Anyone?
It's actually a question. I wanted to know if you thought about the applications for this? If you have anyone in mind.
So when I first looked at this project, I sat down and I thought, oh, it's just a simple thing that Phoenix students would use. And then I went online and saw people's comments on how like it really helps. And I'm thinking, why can't I do things that are like more advanced than the ones I've seen online? So most of the ones I saw online, they can't calculate acceleration and other things. So I started looking at ways to do that. And then I built a converter, but I noticed students also had difficulty in converting their values.
Thank you. Well done to everyone. Maybe this question is for the teachers. Isn't there a possibility for application for tests? So places where they test drive or you do car simulations. Isn't there a possibility for that with it? Or airplane simulations? Is that possible with this?
I'm sorry, ma, I wasn't following the question again. Okay, yes, there's a possibility for that. There's a possibility for that. If I get the question correctly, is there a way that we can use it for simulations in cars and moving machines? Yes, there's a possibility for that because obviously all of those things are how would I put it? They are systems that they are programmed. They have been programmed in to understand physics. They have been programmed to understand how the world works. So it's machines. Machines are they do basically what you program them to do. So yes, there is.
All right, thank you very much. A round of applause for Temiloluwa again. Now, moving on to the next person, Shira. Please welcome on the stage Inioluwa.
While Inioluwa is setting up, we have a member of the IP. He has mentored this kid for the period of their training. So let's welcome the clap innovation, Mr. Adega Oladipo. When you see someone mind their role, you get to sit on the seat like, oh, I'm supposed to be here. So Mr. Adega is seasoned back-end engineer with over 6 years of experience in building scalable solutions using Python, Django, AWS, and Docker. Known for creating secure user-focused systems, Mr. Adedamola has also been a dedicated mentor at our Girls Tech Bootcamp, inspiring and guiding young women in tech through impactful virtual sessions. Thank you so much, Mr. Adedamola. You're welcome. Thank you, sir. Thank you for adding color to our eye program. This is not just for ladies or girls or for women. Thank you so much. Are you ready? So I was sharing my story. Like the Lolo was presenting, I'm wondering, Father God, what did she say, But I'm no longer like that, at least I understand a bit. So the importance of starting early is one of the things that Rubies Tech generally represents. Imagine me at 500 level, I could not even do my project on laptop. I did my school project on the phone because I was just scared to press this thing. That once I click something like this, everything would just scatter out. My friends that had laptop, they used to help us to forward movies, it was that bad. So I would call her, Rocky Bat, put forward, press this part. Rocky Bat, I want to choose another movie, press this part. You can imagine at 500 level. But you have people here, at age 5, age 6, they are on Zoom. I had a roommate that had kids that she was training, and I'm like, this is for children. They already know Zoom, they know what to do. If we had the privilege, it would have been better. But we are here today. Thank God for Rubies Tech. Thank God for the opportunity to start this. Are you ready? A round of applause for me. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is invaluable, and I'm here to present my project. So, I'm going to be mindful of two different crowds that we have here. You know, people that are technical, people that
Thank
are
you.
not technical. So, my code. Okay, sorry. My project. My project is an online store. So, my project is a search engine for a supermarket. And like I said in the slide, when I chose this project, I was only thinking about junior. So that's what was in my mind when I was creating it. And yes, that's what guided me throughout all of my creation of this project. Okay. Yeah, the next slide. So the purpose of this project is to a platform that allows e-commerce and allows it seamlessly. Like the way we all, select items on Jumia and then we add it to our cart and then we try to complete the order process and all those things. That's the way my project works. And the core idea is to make shopping online simple and effective and more user friendly. Okay. So my objectives while doing this, the first of my goals. So this online store project is a demonstration of how technology can help to simplify basic processes that we do in our normal day. So my primary goal was to develop a user-friendly platform that provides role-specific functionalities. I thought, if I am running a business and I have an online interface, I should be able to use it as the manager, and I should also be able to use it as a buyer. So for the manager, I'll be able to edit all the things I have in my shop. I'll be able to say, okay, this thing is not available. I'll be able to say, okay, this thing, the price has gone up. Okay, I have to update the price. And then as a buyer, I'll be able to, add to my cart, remove from my cart, and all that. And my practical learning objectives were to master the use of GUI, and I use Streamlit, and to also to use SQLite very well and effectively, and to incorporate a search function, which I use Fuzzy Wuzzy library, by the way. Okay, so my project overview goes like this. It says, user roles. Buyers enjoy browsing, searching for products, and adding items to their cart. So there's actually a cart. There's a place where you can say, okay, I want to buy this, I want to add it to this. And I use Streamlit functionalities for it. Streamlit buttons, Streamlit GUI, Streamlit scroll bars, and all of those. And search updates, I mainly use SQLite to update the inventory, and I created a specialized database for all of my products in my shop. And where I can, from the user interface, I can update, I can add, and I can delete from my file. Okay. So this is all the technological stuff. Streamlit for interactive UI, SQLite for robust database, basically. Fuzzy Wuzzy for intelligent search matching, and my visuals I was supposed to install. I was supposed to insert a screenshot of the buyer and user application. So I think I'm going to show us a lowdown of how the GUI actually works. Okay, so this is my store interface. And it says log into Ini's online store. So as a user, I have an already saved user here and a password or I can create a new one. So as a user, it will ask me, okay, do I want to log in straight or I just want to create a new account? So I'm creating a new account here, and it's going to ask me, are you a buyer or you're a seller? So it depends on the role you choose. It's going to let you into the interface that you're supposed to be allowed into. Okay, so I'm a buyer now and I log in. Okay, sorry. There's already a user of this name. And I log in. Okay, so now it says welcome to Ini's online store, Ini, and it asks me to, and as of now my cart is empty because I just created a new user. So it asks me what do I like to purchase. Now I can search based on different categories. If I search based on electronics, it's going to bring out everything that resembles electronics in my product store. If I search based on wearables like food or accessories, it's going to bring out everything that resembles accessories in my product CSV file. And if I search for what I want to buy, like let's say a bag for instance, it's going to bring out everything that looks like a bag. You can see it brings out like a Gucci bag or something. So yes, and sometimes it actually brings out things that they are not directly related to what you need because it's like for advertisement. So if I add this Gucci bag to my cart, it's going to reflect in my cart. And I can update the number of products I want to buy straight from my cart. Like if I want 2 of it, if I want 3 of it, or if I want that. So that's basically my buyer interface. Now we're going to go to the seller's interface. Now it said it has created an account successfully for me. So I'm going to log in again. And it's going to take me to the seller interface where I can add a product, I can remove a product, I can update a product plus the price and the name and the description, and I can also delete a product. If I delete Coca-Cola, by the time I go and check in my user buyer interface, Coca-Cola is not going to be part of my list anymore. So thank you.
Round of applause for everyone. That's is it multi-million naira project or a multi-billion naira project? Is it multi-billion or multi-naira? A lot of money. Now, what she worked on is what you would consider an e-commerce. What you would consider an e-commerce, like a supermarket. And I like the fact that she took her time to explain it, especially to those that are not non-technical, they are not technical. And it's a fantastic project. Well done, Inyola. Any comments from the guys? Questions? Comments? All right. Anyone?
Alright, well done, Mr. I like the fact that you have the buyer side and the seller side. This is a project for probably small businesses that might not be able to afford maybe a big system to showcase their product, but they can use something as light as this for their businesses. But because you're dealing with e-commerce, I would have wanted to see visuals. You know, when someone comes, they want to see those things before they buy them. So that would be an update to what you have now, just so as to make it more attractive and then usable. So well done. Thank you, ma'am.
So, hello. I think you did a great job. I believe you've learned a lot working on this program. And maybe some years back, before popular e-commerce platform, this will work. I mean, and like the presenter said, probably maybe be valued at 1 billion. Do you understand? But now, we've come of age, we know what a proper e-commerce platform has evolved to be, right? But nonetheless, this is a very fantastic job. And you spoke about
roles, access role. I think that was very fantastic. It's called role-based access control. And I see the way you manage streamers, even though streaming does not have a native like to manage that. I think it was very intelligent. And I know that if you want to take this further, you could say extend it a little and then incorporate the likes of a payment service. See how that comes out. Just play around. But I think it's a fantastic one. I don't have any questions. I just want to appreciate the work you have done.
Thank you, sir.
You know what this comment is. So what Miss Mary and Mr. Leonard are trying to say is that in the next 5 years, they are ready to fund your projects. I think so, right? They'll be ready to inject some funds into it. So please meet them after the program. Thank you very much. A round of applause again. Alright, so next we have Max Alabi. A round of applause for her. She comes up to the stage to show us another wonderful project.
Alright, while Ramat is trying to set up, so I'm sharing a paper now. So we have papers that has 1 minute, and there are some that I'm giving to our parents. I told you we'll do choreography, right? So we'll pay our parents. So if you are fortunate enough to have number 1, you will be dancing. So we'll call you, you will have a team one of the things I know we've learned beyond all this is that the presentation skills. Look at the boldness. Nobody is trying to say like we did. The boldness, they are solving problems at ease. So we want our parents to show us some confidence. You come out, you form a team, and you give us a short choreography. You pick your song, you come out, you realize 2 to 3 things, and you come to present for us. We want you to feel free. Want you to enjoy yourself while you're with. Some people are getting bothered, I'm seeing it. So I won't let that happen. So please, ma'am, honor me by doing well in your team, whatever team you are in, there's team 1, there's team 2. So you are competing with not even parents, I'm seeing some Gen Z bodies here that will refuse to move their sunshade under this place. So we formulate team. Are you ready? Are you very ready? All right, thank you.
So good morning, everybody. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alabira Martiniola, and I'm here to put you through my project, Supermarket Management System Embedded Software. I'm not really going to be saying much because we also did the same project as mine, so I'm just going to be explaining what my role has. So this is a supermarket management system embedded software. What is a supermarket system? It's supposed to include functionalities for in-out and the efficient checkout processes. So the purpose of this app or this project is to improve the efficiency of supermarkets, to enhance the customer experience, the shopping experience for customers. Yeah. So why is it a supermarket embedded system? It is an embedded system in a supermarket because it integrates the hardware and the software to a specific task, such as product management, customer service within a controlled environment. Yeah. So the advantages of this project is that it improves accuracy, it enhances scalability, then it reduces human error in the supermarket system. So explanation of the code. I'm just going to. I want to show us the code right now. Okay, so this is my code. It's looking a bit, I don't know, for those that are non-technical, I can feel what's this girl writing? But I make some comments to make us understand. So in this code, I use some frameworks. I use Streamlit, which is going to be for the graphical user interface. Streamlit is a framework for Python that supports front-end graphical user interface. I use SQLite 3 for the database. So for the supermarket, this my project has a customer role and the supermarket role.
So I can log in as a customer and do my customer role. Then I can also log in as a supermarket and perform my supermarket role. So this SQLite 3 is for like the database for both the supermarket and the customers. Then, so this code, this was where I initialized my database, not to bore you. Then I did a password hashing and verification where you input your password and you, okay, this password is right and you can use it. Then I did a registration page where you register as a customer or register as a supermarket. I also did for the supermarket where you can add products, you can delete products, you can remove products. Yeah. Then the shopping page for the customers is also there. So not to bore you, so I'm just going to like show you how it's supposed to look like. Yeah. I want to run it again so that I'll show you from the very start. Okay, so this is it. This is for like, this is where the supermarket, how it looks like for the supermarket. I already registered, but like I can take you how to the parts, the warehouse. So for this now, let me just explain this. It's connecting, I don't know why. But for this is like a supermarket where you can add new products. If I want to add a product, I can just give the product name, Gary, then I'll put it under like category, whether it's supposed to be food, perishable, non-perishable, then I'll give it a price. Then the stocks, like the number of Gary I have in my supermarket, then I can describe for like those, for the customer that want to see that, okay, this is Gary, this is what it's used for. Yeah. Then I'll add the product. So let me move on to the slide back. So that's really the explanation of the code. So the key features in this supermarket is that for the customer, they will be able to log in, they'll register first, they will log in. Then when they log in, they will see where you can add to cart, you can rate and review the products you used, you can do your dashboard management. There's going to be a dashboard there. Then for the supermarket, they'll do their supermarket login, be able to add products, manage products, delete products, just like perform the crude operations. Then the problem faced, I faced a lot of problems when I was doing this thing because when I wanted to do my, like me, I wanted to do a junior big project. So I wanted to use like email, password, where you can verify, like send me a verification code, know that okay, this email is not correct, whether this email is available or not. So I had a problem with that. I had to scrap it because it was giving me some problem. Then I had database management. I didn't know which database to use first. I wanted to do a big database, but I just had to go down to the SQLite 3. So I had Streamlit interface. Streamlit doesn't have a lot of improved GUI, UI, UX. So I just had to set it for it because I wanted to use basically Python for the project. Then others. Then what I would like to improve on, there are a lot of things to improve on because this is just like a basic project. It's not something a large purpose supermarket can use. So what I would like to improve on is the scalability, advanced features like where the customer can do a voice integration, where it can do like a recommendation. Okay, I bought Gary, so it will recommend that, oh, since you bought Gary, why don't just buy sugar, why don't just buy milk? Yes, I want to do like that. Security too, for like to protect their user information and stuff. Then the UI UX design, maybe I'll find a better framework that will give the graphics a little more fashionable. Then integration with payment system to be able to add card, whether I want to use ATM or want to do transfer or I want to share my budget with another person else. So yeah, that's what I would like to do. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Also, just like she said, it's similar to many of those projects, and it's actually fantastic that these are projects that have been done within the space of 6 months. Any comment from the article, please?
All right, a big congratulations to you, Alabi, right? Okay. So initially when you started presenting, you said your project is similar to that of a youth. But what I see here, they are completely different. Because I see that yours is more robust than me. You know, when I was talking to you, I told her that ours is very lightweight. But yours is more robust. Something that a big supermarket can use, isn't it? It's just a pity that your application didn't go now. I really love to see some of the things you have in there. But from your presentation and some of the features that you have here, I can see that it's very robust. But one of the things I really want to encourage you is, after now, please don't stop with this project. I really want to see this project live. I would really love to see those other things that you wish to improve on, because this is something that you can sell to big businesses to use for customer support and many other things. So I think you should go ahead with this project. Okay, thank you very much.
Well done, Alabi. So first of all, I like your confidence.
Thank
I
you.
like your presentation, energy. I like the structure of the slide too. It seems very close. Just like she said, I would love to see the demo, but it's fine. It's fine. But, you show that you know what you have done, and then you spoke about some of the technologies and then the scope of the technology. I like how you spoke about how you could use another type of database, and you know the difference between SQLite and some other robust technologies. It's very fantastic. Well,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Alright, is there any other person that wants to comment on the project? I was discussing with someone and I was like, look at that confidence. Did you feel it? Did you see the way she was speaking? The confidence level, aside anything, probably like not understanding what she said, but that confidence was just too much. So, we have just one person, and they said this one is very solid. So if you have not been listening to anything, I want you to pay attention, I want you to look up, because at this time you are not even facing the eye table. You want everybody to comment, you understand what they are doing, you just want to compliment what they have been doing. You can pick on anybody that, okay, and she was speaking, she was able to do this, and I like this. So once you parents, please pay attention to this presentation and every other presentation, just place a comment. We want to encourage, like you said, they are just starting out, we want to encourage them to let them know that this is not small. This is not small. So thank you so much. Are you ready? Are you ready? So you have the stage.
Good morning, distinguished members of the chair, parents, my fellow classmates, and everybody here today. I am Oluwadamila Kudayo, and this is my project, Secure Your Messages. So, it is a password-based encryption and decryption tool. So a quick overview. My project is a simple password-based encryption tool that allows you to encrypt your messages with a password and then later decrypt that message with the same password. It is perfect for private messages, personal notes, and many more. So how this works. The first step is the password to key conversion, then the XOR encryption, and then the base 64 encoding. And what all this means is that the password you provide to my program is going to be converted into a numerical key. That's a number. And this number is going to be XOR. And XOR is exclusive or so the key part of my code is the password hashing with SHA-256. So this turns your password into a secure number. Then we make it into an integer within a safe range for encryption. So using XOR on each character changes the text to something unrecognizable. Example, the ASCII value of A, XOR with a key changes the letters of the code, like changing A to another character. So when we pick the value A and then let's say we XOR it with the value of 3, A becomes letter D. The ASCII value of A, which is a long 8-value number, XOR by 3 gives you letter D. So real-world applications of my code. It is great for keeping personal messages confidential, store your thoughts and notes securely, which are only accessible through your password. Easily share passwords or private links securely, and it is useful for small group collaborations needing privacy on their shared messages. So I used XOR and base64 because I wanted your encrypted text to be something very difficult to decrypt, something unable to guess quickly. So XOR is quick and reversible, and it is ideal for encryption. Applying it twice with the same key gives you the original text back. And base 64 encoding, this made sure that I was not printing out unreadable characters, things that you cannot type out on the normal keyboard. The user guide. The first step is to enter your message, your password, click encrypt, and then copy the results to save or share. So, security best practices. Remember your password because only you have access to the decryption key since it's your password. Forgetting it means the message can't be decrypted. I don't have access to your passwords, only you do. And using unique, strong passwords boosts your encryption strength and makes it harder to guess. And then my program encrypts based on XOR, so it is best for personal and simple applications, not for high risk or enterprise level security. So here is a quick demonstration of all I've been saying. So the first step is to enter a message to encrypt. Would anybody like to give me a text? Any text at all?
Please give me 5 million naira.
My name is Pamela. Please give me 5 million. So now a password. We are not going to use Google passwords for this. Would you like to select the password?
Rubies 125.
Now, I select encrypt. And this is your encrypted message. So you can come down here and on this copy button. So we're going to try to fix this message. So let's tick this checkbox. And then we're going to paste the message that we encrypted. Enter. And then the password. Rubies 125. Then we fix it. My name is Pamela. Please give me 5 million naira. And this is to prove that both the encryption and the decryption, they work irrespective. They are not dependent on each other. So once you forget that password, Rubies 125, you won't be able to decrypt that message again. So So the really confusing parts of my code, like for example, the ASCII value. I'm going to go into detail in explaining it. So let's say the ASCII value of A is 97 and our key is 3. 97 plus 3 gives you 100, right? But then 97 XOR 3. You are going to convert both 97 and 3 to binary. Then you place them side by side like this. And then you can see that 1 and 1. The output of 1 and 1 is 0, the output of 0 and 1 is 1. Which is basically like same values give you an output of 0, but different values give you an output of 1. And after doing all this calculation, we get 98. So the addition of 3 to 97 gave us 100. And 100 converted back to characters is letter D. But then the XOR operation with 3 resulted in 98. And the ASCII value of 98 is B. That is how the XOR operation works. And this is how I converted your password to the passwords to integers, not strings. Sorry. I use this like hash password is equal to hash name SHA256 and then password.encode hex digest, which is, and I'm going to break that down now. So password.encode is to convert a string into binary data bytes because hash name cannot work on normal letters. And here is an example of binary hash. This very long list of ones and zeros. Next slide. So the hex digest converts the binary hash into hexadecimal numbers, which is more readable and shorter than that. And then for our key, hashed password modulus 256, and then integer. I did this because any number higher than 255, and then you'll be seeing unprintable characters like emojis, blank spaces, and the problem with that is that you cannot convert those unprintable characters back into normal text. Next slide, please. And then this is just to show you what the ASCII values are. And ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Next slide. So the printable characters are from 32 to 126. And my program will only show you characters in this range. Anything other than that, it is unreadable, and you cannot convert it back into normal characters. And then summary is that encryption, each character is XOR, the key. Then the result is encoded in base 64 to make it readable. And then the decryption, the base 64 string is decoded back into its original encrypted form. The XOR is applied again to get the original text. And these are a few links to view my code. And then if you'd like to test out my program on your own, here is the short code. Thank you so much for listening. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Invaluable. Comments on our project will be answerable. Comments, any comments, questions? Ms. Grace?
Okay, thank you. Right, so that was a presentation. The encryption went a long way. Then I like the way you broke down the encryption code, not some of the equations you use, how you put it down and explain to us. So someone like me that maybe I'm not a coder person, you try to explain some of the calculation and you put together. So that was amazing. Thank you so much.
This is where I see the intersection of mathematics and computer. Most of the things people do in secondary school, conversion, base 2, base 64, and all of those things, a lot of people don't really know the application. But this is just an example of where we apply those things in, the conversion. And when we are doing the encrypting and the decrypting, one of the things I like about the interface is that it's very simple to use. Anybody can use it. So that's a very good one. And I like the fact that at the end, you were able to put a link that anybody who wants to test it out can do that. That's very good. And this can also be used for crypto. And the crypto space, there's a lot of encryption and decryption happening right now. So hopefully I would love to see you in that space. Maybe you could use this knowledge right there. But I only have one question for you. What were you thinking when you decided to do a project like this?
Okay, I wanted something hard and something I could make harder. So this, I had a numerical keys. I specified in my code, like please only input numerical keys. And then I tell her that, why not take it harder? Why not make it like the password unable to guess quickly so that your messages are more secure, they are harder to decrypt. Like a stronger, I wanted something strong, something like that, like passwords. And then a lot of times when, let's say now, I'm in school and I want somebody to help me to log in to my details, and then I don't want to share my matric number and everything to everybody to see a global chat. I can easily use this to share it and then tell the person my password.
Beautiful, beautiful. So one last thing. You talked about certain limitations that probably there are some. What do you hope to do about that?
When I said, I put that there because I did not want anybody to just think that, okay, this is the main deal for encryption. You can encrypt anything. I'm like, just use it for small applications, text messages, notes, and then small things. Hopefully, as you said, once I get into the cybersecurity space, then I can make it into a.
All right, well done once again. Thank you.
Well done. As everyone has said, you've done a very good job. And I hope that you keep, improving on the skills. Something that, stood out to me, and I also want you to consider is that since we're talking about encryption, there are several applications. You can think about making it more secure such that it can also be used for financial services. You know that when you're dealing with financial data or people's banking information is something that's sensitive and you want to transmit privately. So if there's something there's information I want to transmit to someone else and it's encrypted, that way the transmission is secure and people can trust it. So one thing that you can work at is looking for ways to advance this, make it more secure, and to be adopted by financial services firm.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this is very nice, really. But a lot of nice things have been said about it. But one thing I like the most is the uniqueness, ingenuity of the project. The truth is, right now, someone probably has done this. Trust me, a lot of work has been done in the space of encryption. But I want you to, because talking about what inspired you to do this, I like how simple and how original it was. It means that you actually wanted to do something different. And I believe that that's this kind of stuff or the kind of foundation that gave birth to some of the greatest innovation and invention we have in the world today. I want to challenge you to read some white paper on encryption algorithms. Just read the processes, English language, look it into the mathematics and prime numbers. And I mean, if you want to get your own data, right? Just think of what you can do differently. No matter how simplistic this is, approach it with the mindset that you could do something that nobody has done before, and then you could patent it. How would that be?
17.
17. So if you have a plan or a goal that by the age of 18 you want to have a patent, trust me, it's going to pave a lot of way for you. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Round of applause for our coach, Mr. Yinka. Thank you so much for opening up this month and making them work on this. Thank you so much, Mr. Yinka, for your sacrifice and your dedication. Thank you. And a round of applause to the girls again, once again, please.
Alright, so I want us to do something very quick. Very quick. I said I wanted our parents to dance. When I got there, I was getting sweets. Guess how I got sweets? We were bribing him. Now, please, yeah, take sweet. And I was collecting it, I was licking it, I forgot myself. So we are here. What are we supposed to do? So now, I want us to do something quick. You have your phones with you. Please, if you have your phones, you can bring it out. Your phones, yes. Please, kindly bring your phones out. I want you to take a selfie with someone or take a random selfie. Yes, if you are, yeah, thank you. I can see that. I can see that. Thank you. So you can upload on Instagram, on WhatsApp, on LinkedIn, wherever you want Instagram. Let people know that there's something happening. This is a festival. This is a celebration. So stand up now. Let everybody stand. Okay, thank you. People on the high table.
The reports that you get, your PV, your PV, DBS library, Django just compiled everything. So when you create your project, everything is.
This is another O1 bell. This is one Saturday O1 bell. Look at the way we are dressed now. Thank you. Come and see. Yeah, you can move around, make videos with people. Oh yeah, give me chance. I want to praise my God. Give me chance. O1 bell. Thank you. Oh yeah, enjoy yourself. Sorry, thank you.
My testimony is me only look better. Give me chance. I want to praise my God.
I will come and bring you out, oh, if you are not dancing, no. I'm coming, no. We have a dancer here to this step, oh, Mr. Lekon. Hey, oh yeah, nah. Hey.
It's amazing how you love
Thank you. Look, oh yeah.
It's amazing how you do the things
Mr. Lekon is our own very dancer, very own dancer. This step. Oh yeah, learn from him now. Oh yeah, Mr. Lekon, give us.
It's amazing how you love
me. Okay, oh yeah, follow what Mr. Lekon is doing, oh.
It's amazing how you do the things you do
oh,
yeah.
These are the people training your kids, so like the people.
Give me chance, I want to praise my God.
Oh, yeah, everybody now. Okay. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Hey, to the left, to the right. You can join them, oh. You can join them if you want to join them. Okay. These are Rubies Technologies trainers. So look at the spirit, the joy. Adejoke is leading them now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, thank you. Eshe oh. Okay.
Come and see.
Testimonies don't ship. This is our choreographer. Yeah, give us something.
You want my melody and my
song. You can continue. Let us learn now. Let our parents learn. Anita. Do you want us to fall down?
So
All
there's no
right.
music for those of us that can dance. There's no music for those of us that can dance.
All right. For if you know you can't dance, Daddy, dear Kolola should not sit down. Oh. I know he's not looking at me. Sir, you do not dance. Sir, we want to play music for people that cannot dance. So if you know you cannot dance, stand up. There are some people that do not shake their body at all. Ha, marvelous. Marvelous cannot dance too. He has something for you people. You won't even know when you start shaking. Oh, yeah, Marvelous, stand up. There are people that cannot stand up now, so you see. And when it's time for Mr. Aruna is begging now because he cannot dance too. Hey, gang. Michael Jackson style. Oh, shit. Where are you running to?
Ladies and gentlemen. Stop it, child. LT on the beat. I know you're feeling this song.
All right, DJ.
And you like this boy. Feeling my swag.
Thank you. Do you know where you think Mr. Aruna is still in this hall? He's already inside the ground. What you have seen is he's no longer here. Once he lost, he's already sweating. I had to go check. Is that sweat? He has dropped a lot of sweat. Thank you so much for engaging. I'm excited that you're excited. So we have, I told you now, beyond what they learned, we discovered skills. So these kids can do drama. They can rap. They can sing. They can dance. So we'll be having a short drama presentation from the Rubies Tech GTB Girls Tech Bootcamp Girls. That's not correct. We'll be having a short drama from the girls. Are you ready for us? Are you ready? Do we need to move this thing for you? Okay, you will use it. All right. Let's give a round of applause for the GTB drama group. You are shocked.
Okay, so welcome everyone. I don't think I have to introduce myself again, but my name is Ramat. For those just joining us, I'm a GTB participant. Now we are.
Zara, enough of the sweeping. Go and help your dad with the market chores.
But
and
Mom.
take this bag and give it to Yasikira when you get to the market. Tell her that what I told her, she should bring it for me. Go and meet your daddy. I don't want to hear anything.
Dad, I want to learn how to code, but Mom won't allow me.
Zara, computers. You need to focus on home life. Technology is not for girls.
So Zara is disappointed that her dad could not support her journey. So introduction to technology, which is the scene 2.
Zara, have you finished washing the dishes?
But Mom, how do you expect me
You
to
are
balance?
reading. I've not finished washing. If your father comes back and tell me anything, go and wash the dishes now. Computer call. Computer only.
Yeah, are you free?
Zara, why are you always reading? But Miriam, I want to learn how to code. Coding? You? Wow. Maybe I can help. Thank you.
So Miriam helps Zara to organize her study time when they joke and laugh. So with support from your friends, you can always do anything possible. So this scene 4 is the support system. This is where Zara meets her mentor and her friend after a workshop.
looks like you're the only two who believes in me about this coding stuff.
Every journey has its challenges. You are not this alone. We'll figure it out together. Prove them, Zara. What project would you like to work on?
I want to build a project that helps all girls in my community learn about coding.
That's a great idea, Zara. I'll help out.
Thank you.
So what do you think, guys? Do you think Zara's app of building an app that can help the community, do you think it's going to come to reality? So that's where we come to this transformation stage. Yes, Zara proudly shows her app to her parents on her laptop screen. The parents that didn't believe in Zara. Zara, be fast too. This is not household chores.
That is how your daughter almost fall down because she's going to computer class. Then she will not enjoy
Let's see
and
what
tell
she
you that what all these small children
No here.
want to fall down because of computer. Computer. Really insane. What's that?
It's an app that helps girls learn about coding.
Wow. So what can you do?
It will teach girls to learn more about coding in the community.
Wow, you built this. I didn't think girls could do this.
Well, we are proud of you. All those falling down computer classes, it's not come to waste. You shall learn something. I'm proud of you, my daughter.
Okay, so now this is the transformation stage. So Zara already learned tech and she was able to build an app where she shared with her community members. So now this story is just all about that girls can do anything as far as they put their mind to it. Tech is not streamlined to only boys alone. Even we that we have house chores, we can always do tech. So thank you all for joining us on Zara's journey. The future of tech includes everyone. So let's keep dreaming, learning, including a better world for everyone, especially girls. Thank you.
Zara she was interested in tech, and her parents, which is actually not their fault, she has a lot to do at home. She needs to, run errands and the likes. And she wants to learn tech, by the way. Committing 26 weeks to weeks where you're supposed to go for Owambe, visit your family members. Your parents want to send you somewhere. You're telling them you are going to somewhere. You are going to CBK. You are going for GTB. But there are some parents, that allowed their kids, and they are here today, so proud. And I know there are parents that are so proud of their girls today, and they are here. Please, can you wave your hands that you are proud that your daughter is here?
A round of applause.
Fun fact, this is all free of charge. They did not pay a dime. I hope we all know that. It's not like they paid 1 million naira for 6 months. Have you seen courses online? 2 weeks, you are paying 500K, 250, and they did it for 6 good months, 26 weeks without paying a dime. Please, let's give a round of applause for Rubies Tech Foundation. At the end of the day, Zara almost even fell down. She fell down here. Now we all saw Zara falling down. But did she stand up? That is my own moral lesson. You stand up, you fall down, you stand up. And you continue and make your parents proud. You make yourself proud. And she did not do it alone. She had friends. Although we did not hear what they were saying, they were just smiling here. But we know that they were encouraging each other. Zara, you will do this thing. And she presented something for her parents. The mother said something like, we are proud of you, Sha. At the end, they did not still get it. But, like our parents now, my dad particularly, I gave him Rubies Tech Jota. I saw him how he treasured it in his room. And he'll be asking me, lobby share. And when I gave him the Jota, he treasured it somewhere in the room. Rubies Tech, Loma, meeting she share. But he does not even know what I'm doing. Yet, they don't know it. You might not understand it till forever. But know that they are in the future. They are the future. They are not, these people, I don't spite any job, but you might not see them carry bag, going to the office with pant trouser and shirt. Come on, the boss, BRT, but you might not see them like that. But they are the future of tech. Please, let's thank God for them. and for Rubies Tech Foundation especially. Thank you so much, Rubies Tech Foundation. So, we don't want to waste our time, really. And you know you're the one that is making us spend time like this. You came late. At Rubies Tech, there's something we do. We don't waste time. You know, we don't waste time. We started exactly by 10. We had to stall a bit and started 10:30. So we are moving on to another highlight of this event. So they presented individually, guys. They have a group presentation now. They have projects that they were able to work on together, right?
Yes.
Are you ready for us?
Group presentation.
This one is more practical. We have things we can see that they did. So if you need anything, you can start requesting for it now. Do you need a table here? Do you need a chair? And please kindly use your mic. Kindly use your mic.
If you want to follow up with the program, we have a website for this event. So you can grab it from any browser at all.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here again. I hope you guys are not tired of my face already. So, good afternoon, everyone. So, it's a pleasure to be here today to share our exciting capstone project that we did. We did a Python learning management system. So, I'm excited to have the privilege to be the project manager for this incredible team of the Python learning management system. So as a group of passionate learners, we were inspired to create something different. We were inspired to create something that we can put out there to help others learn Python. We were inspired to share our knowledge that we gained in this bootcamp, which led to this project, the Python learning management system. So this LMS is just another project, the solution to the question, how can we make learning Python easy and available to others? So I'm going to be introducing the team members. My name is Ramat. I already introduced myself. I'm the project manager and the front-end developer for this project. With me, I have Pamela. She's the assistant project manager and the front-end developer. I also have Zami here with me. She's the back-end people. Then I also have Hayo, which is also a back-end developer for this project. So what's a learning management system? So a learning management system is a platform, a software platform that is to help manage and deliver educational tips to people. It's going to create a course, assign tasks, track students' progress, tell you where you are. Okay, maybe after you finish this topic, it's going to tell you, oh, you finished the beginner process. You can now continue the intermediate. So that's what our LMS is all about. So how did we come about this? As the bootcamp was coming to an end, we thought that we just came together and we were like, oh, how can we put something out there? How can this bootcamp that it was beneficial to us can be beneficial to others? So that's how we thought about the project, the Python learning management system. So the design process, we first started about thinking how our Python learning management system could be different from others. We wrote down ideas, we drew plan, we designed the graphical user interface we want people to see, we tested the app, we launched it, and we did the refinement. So I'm going to pass the mic to my assistant project manager, Pamela. She's going to tell us, to Dami, she's going to tell us what the learning management system is all about.
Hello everyone. Our learning management system, it has the user login/features. So each person has their own accounts. There are learning resources both beginner and intermediate courses, and then we have flashcards and quizzes to support your learning. So the libraries we used Streamlit, and Streamlit is an open source Python framework for building and sharing web applications quickly. It allowed us to work on the front end. We also used Pee-wee, a lightweight and simple object relational mapper for Python. We used SQLite 3, which is the database used in our learning management system. So SQLite is lightweight, serverless, and requires minimal setup, making it simple to use.
Okay, so for our database structure has Dami has already said, we were dealing with SQLite. So these are basically the tables that we have in our database. So we had one table for user login, a different one for storing the flashcards, that is the term, then the definition, another one for storing topics, then the last one was for storing questions. So this, I have no idea. You probably can't see it well, it's blurry, but this is the flow chart for our app. So the user enters their login details. The app checks are the login details correct. If no, it denies entry. You are back to the login page. If yes, you proceed to the topic page. So there is a button in our database. Did the user ask for flashcards? If yes, it retrieves the flashcards from our database. If not, it goes as normal. So with topics, the user retrieves the topic from the database. Then if the user wants to log in, they can log in. That is the end of the program. Okay. So I'll be showing you a demonstration. Okay. This is our login page, but let's register. Okay. And email. I hope you.
No. I guess I'm going to put my username. I don't want to see my password.
Um, okay, after registering now, she's going to log in. I have no idea.
So let me just register. Okay.
Invalid password. So,
You have to do your password again. So let me just register. I can't remember the password for that one. Let me just use what I used for that one.
Technical issues.
Let me use something I can remember. Grammars. So register. So go to
Login. Ramat. I guess we should call it technical issues. But in case this doesn't happen, I'll just be explaining what is supposed to happen next. So after she logs in, she's supposed to see a list of different topics that we feel or we curated that a beginner in Python should know. So that is variables, stuff like variables, databases, data structure, data types, all that. So then there's another button that goes to flashcards to implement learning. So you have different terms and different definitions. So it's going to ask what is Python. So to help you facilitate learning, what is Python, how it works, how variables work, then we also has quizzes. So okay, we're in. As you can see here, this is for intermediate topics. So this, what we feel that intermediate in Python should at least know. So advanced functions, list, exception handling, file handling, reading large files, Python standard library, all this. And if you click on one, yes. So these are links. So it's going to direct you to another site. So it's going to direct you to another site in which we think has more understanding of, for you to better grasp the topic that we're talking about. Like this. And going back, scrolling down. Lovely. So this marks your progress, so how far you have gone. If you click on another expander, this 7.15% will increase. I am so sorry that we weren't able to show you everything, technical difficulties, but I'll be handling also to our backend developer to tell us more about the problems we have and like future implementations. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll be talking about the problems we faced. We actually faced a lot of problems, but these are the major problems that we faced. Firstly, finding a faster way to input link or flashcards into the database. It was very, how do I put it? I can't really remember the one we first used, but it was giving us problems because when we clicked on the link, it didn't give us what we kept in the page is supposed to show us. It didn't show us that, so we had to look for another way to put the link and data and flashcards into the database. Then determining the GUI framework to use. We first wanted to use Tkinter. Then from Tkinter we moved to for the front end, wanted to use Kiwi, but then Pamela used Peewee for our project, and she saw that it worked perfectly. So we used Peewee for the back end of the project, and for the front end, we used Streamlit. And then finding a way to implement questions to our app. Well, we first tried loading it into the database, but that didn't work. So we had to look for another method. Yeah, we formed codes to input in the code. We kept the question in the code, and then we did it like from the code to show the questions from there. Future considerations, adding advanced topics. Because for now we only have like the basic topics for now, but later on we plan on putting more topics to help the user understand Python more, allow users to add their own topics in case they see more interesting, more topics on more sources for a particular topic. They can be able to add it so that, okay, if they still want to go back to that topic, they'll be able to go to the topic that they added. And lastly, more streamlined design. We wanted to beautify it more. Thank you so much.
Okay, sorry, I want to say something. I think when she was talking about the problems, she forgot to add that we just faced a problem right now.
Yeah.
When we were sitting down there, we ran the code and it worked. Because when I was going to do my individual project, I faced the same issue. So I told Pamela, this Streamlit is tricky. It looks like a devil is living inside it. Let's run this code first and let's see whether it works. And we ran it. That's why you were able to see the intermediate question. When we ran it, it showed us we were able to look at the beginner, the intermediate. But we thank God we were able to pull this off so far. And the problem we faced, because we had to learn, we had to brainstorm, we had to try out different frameworks, we had to go online, we had to watch YouTube. At some point, I was even like, maybe we should just copy another person's code. But we didn't sleep. We were brainstorming. We were like, okay, let's do this ourselves. Since other people can do it, we can also do it. So thank you. This is our Python learning management system. And we hope to improve in the future. Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you. That's very impressive. I was going to mention that. Thank you. Okay, right. So is there any question? Any compliments? I saw a lot of people pay attention to what they were saying. You are curious about something, you want to ask them. Thank you so much. We would like everybody to please engage at this point.
Yes, so at the beginning, you described like the process you went through to do this learning management system. You did research. So for your research, what were some of the similar things you found online? Maybe similar solutions that are already available? And how is yours different from them?
To be very honest, ours wasn't different. Like, it wasn't different. When we were doing the research, we went online to see a Python learning management system. We went to data camp, we went to free code, we went to see how they organized their structure, how they listed their beginner topics, how they listed their intermediates, how they were able to like share the screen to go from one beginner topics to another. So that was what we copied. We wanted to do more, but with the little knowledge we had, this was what we were able to pull off. So I won't say it was different from what they did here.
Okay, so I would like to recommend something for you guys to check out. I think it's going to give you guys more inspiration. So there's something called roadmap.sh. Roadmap.sh. It's something more advanced, so it's going to give you more ideas. So what the roadmap does for you is like, for example, someone coming into coding, you don't even know where to start. You don't even know the first thing to even learn. It has done that roadmap for you. It tells you, okay, after you're done with this, it maps the next thing for you to do. So I think your project might be similar to that, and you might want to check that out.
Okay,
so
thank you very much, Ma.
And again, I like the fact that you said something about there was something you guys were working on. It wasn't working, but because somebody else had already applied it to theirs and it worked, you guys decided to pick it up and see how it could work for you. So that's really very good and something that you guys should keep up with. Sometimes one person doesn't have all the knowledge. You can share knowledge from other people and that could just work for you.
Okay,
and for the problems you said you faced, for now they seem like problems, but maybe when you work more on them, you might actually find the solution, isn't it? And before you even say there are problems, I want you to also dig in and ask yourself, why was this a problem? What could have caused this problem? And what could we do so that this problem doesn't repeat itself? For the login issue you were having, it's probably because you were trying to register a new user. Probably if you had used a user you already had before, you could have hastened the process and maybe we would have seen what you already had in the application. All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
So I just wanted to add some things, right? I gave a talk at PyCon this year, and trust me, my code didn't work. And I would say that I have 7 years of experience. I've led teams, the largest being 15 people. Like, I've built a product that more than 1,000 users actually use. I wrote the code. It was the demo. I run my code. It did not work. And there were people and I'm supposed to be this glorified, to bust everybody's brain. So the point here is, bugs are normal. They come in times that you least expect them, to maybe shame you or to just tell you that, well, you think you have arrived, you have not. There's always something to learn. So don't ever be afraid of your bugs. As a matter of fact, right there, I fixed my code because my presentation was centered around my demonstration. If I had not been able to demonstrate it, then there would be nothing to talk about. So the point is, try to fix them as soon as possible. Do not be afraid. Don't ever feel down because you ran into an issue. Do you understand? It is normal. Now, don't normalize it. It is not an excuse to do substandard work. be excellent at what you do. But if things go south, own your shit and move on, honestly. But I want to comment some things from the top down. I like the collaboration. I like the synergy between how you transition from the first person giving, talking about something, going to the next person, and you make sure each and every one of you spoke about a certain part of the system. Also, I think that any great product comes from the basis that humans need help. I like the fact that this is stemming from the fact that you want to help, you want to genuinely help your colleagues or the next, set of people that will be coming to learn. Right. That is the aim of this project. And whenever you build any product, even though you are going to be making money from it, you have to think about how can I use them. Okay. Demo was good. I mean, it was the way it was, because now you have learned a very important life lesson. And if it happens again, well, it happens. The choice of tools, well, you are limited, as a matter of fact, right now. There are more easier to use, easier to manage tooling that you can find about and learn. So please don't beat yourself up about how everything is all over the place, right? And you will ask a question about how is your product different. Well, is it not 100% free?
Okay, it's easy.
People have said that too. Okay. So always think about how you stand out, okay? Okay. Right, and you could also say that you have a unique access to a community of people that does not have access to this sort of things. It is running on your laptop. You don't need internet to get access to it. Your aim could be to set it up on the laptop of 10 people. Do you understand? So. And then they do not have to get internet or have internet accessibility. So think of what sets you apart. Okay, so. Great products don't win the money. Great products don't make it to the people. It's people that can know what value their product brings to the table that actually get the bag.
Thank you very much, sir. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you very much, sir.
I want to ask you a question. Did you use Flask to do it?
Okay, it was actually something that the time we had and the experience that each of us had, we simply said, no, like we won't be able to finish this if we use Flash.
Okay, so what I advise you...
Be asking questions. So she wants to drop my, please encourage her. We can't, if not, I will call you to come and rap. Encourage her, clap for her as she's coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Anita. You can introduce yourself. Encourage her, girls. You know what she can do. You drop Michael. Drop Michael.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Onidekoe Anita, and I'm a member of the Girls Tech Bootcamp. Yeah. So, apart from the massive skill I've gotten from this bootcamp, I also want to thank Rubies Tech for making me display my wonderful talents, not only in just like arts, but I'm able to use our tech words, and I just made this up. So if you listen well, you will hear me, and if you know tech, you know that yes, I'm rapping with tech, like rap tech programmer.
Oh yeah, now.
Yo, it's the Cold Queen.
You feel that? Did you feel it? Are we ready?
Yo, it's the Cold Queen. 6 months in this game, mastering patterning and feeling no. That's not the beginning. I know this very well. That's not the beginning.
All right, she's trying to look for the
mastering, and I'm feeling no pain.
Don't worry, take your time. Go look for it if you need to.
Yo, it's the Cold Queen. 6 months in this game, mashing pattern and I'm feeling no pain. Listen, Yeah, I started with them basics, data types and all. Integers, flow strings, yeah, I too so tall. Manipulating with them tuples, created on my phone. Give me all that text, you know that I'ma clear them all. I grab the content and I put them all to test, yeah. Writing scripts and solving problems, I'm so blessed, yeah. Now I'm coding like a pro, no need to stress it. Indentations on point, don't be too reckless now. Give me just a second, let me tell you how it is. Right now it's code, ain't gonna be a test. Defining everything, add it to a list. That a function, argument, has no skill. With every project, my models a leak. That's how skills, them just in the blink. Don't want project, and now I'm free. Don't want project, so nothing I'm free. Okay, now I got a visit sublime text and Python IDE. Tell me reasons why I won't type. See an error with a rapper type. Seeing errors, but I don't try. But I'm trying to get it on a put stack. Bullying function, true or false. I don't get, but I'm trying to force. You see me back, but I'm trying to force. All this Python cutting, but I want to go. I know reasons why I tell me reasons, but I know I'm gonna get, but I get it on. I'm trying to come manipulate all this shit, but I want to get back run. Now I'm coding like an icon. 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 Thanks to Rubies and Python. Thanks to Rubies and Python. Thanks to Rubies and Python. Thanks to Rubies and Python.
Who wants to battle Anita? I was feeling like that. That means I would just come out. She'll be there. I'll just tell her. And I'll, hey, jeez. Did you feel that? Did you pick anything? Icon Nigerian anthem. I'm an icon. Sublime text. What else?
So,
okay. Who wants to say something? Oh yeah, come. Come and tell us what you heard from everything she said now. Me, I was just like hearing Python. And she thanked Rubies Tech. So, all right, just give us what she. Can you do that?
I should
just read what you said. Can you?
I said, okay, this is the lyrics here. I said, yo, it's the code queen. 6 months in this game, mastering Python and I'm feeling no pain. Then this is the rap. Yeah, I started with the basics, data types and all. Like that's my beginning. I started with basic, learning basic. That is the data types and all. Integers, flow strings. Yeah, I stood so tall. Manipulating with the tuples, scared that I might fall. Shit. Now give me all that tax. You know that I will clear them all.
Hey.
Then I grasped the concept and I put it all to test. Writing scripts and solving problems, I'm too blessed. Now I'm coding like a pro, don't need to stress it.
Oh, shit.
Indentations on point, don't be too reckless. Then this is the fast part. Now give me a second, let me tell you how it is. Writing lines of code, you ain't gonna be at ease. Like you're not going to be at ease. Defining a variable and adding it to a list. Data frames and arrays, visualization on skill. With every project, my models is unique. Data science skills, just in a blink. Done with one project, of course now I'm free. Then done with one project, of course now I'm free. Yeah. So I have a second rap, but this is going to be a freestyle. Like, I just want to say some, just appreciate Python and Ruby Tech. So.
All right, are you ready for that?
So please, this should be loud. Yeah. Getting on a free throw, free blitz. I'm just trying to get back in this blitz. 6 weeks, watching all this code brown remix. I don't want to tell you, but it's coming like a remix. But you know what they talk about, girls can't code. But I'ma tell you true, I'm the one that code. They say that I'm a programmer, I'm killing the scope. But give me your the laptop, time I just kill the code. Mashing all the Python, tell they want the things, yeah. They code like us, can't code like us, can't code like us. They can't code like us, can't code like us, can't code like us. Now, I'm trying to get it back. Mama said that I should go. Coming to Yaba from me and watch I love the soul. But you understand me, but I will never get a scope. Every day wasting traffic, conductor beyond the scope. Now tell me what it is, I'm a programmer now. I'ma tell my brothers, yeah, I wrote this code now. And now you wanna tell me Ruby Tech ain't cool. Please shout out to Ruby Tech and Python too. Rapping all the shit now. They can't code like us, can't code like us, can't code like us. That's a Rubies Tech. Can't code like us, can't code like us. They can't what? Thank you so much, Rubies Tech and Python.
Thank you so much, Anita.
Yeah!
this is not just a common talent. You know, you've listened to rap before. This one it has depth. I was thinking about my life. That, is it that probably me too, I know how to rap and I don't know. I should go and check. Because now, you know, these things that people will be doing. You think I cannot do it? Watch out for me next year, RubiesFest 2025. I present to you, Carries the rapper. Oh, shit. Okay, they play my fan. All right. Thank you for laughing. I'll be thanking you for everything you are doing. Thank you for being happy to be here. I'm encouraged. Did you know that this is my first time of doing this? And you can imagine if you people were not laughing, I'll be thinking about my life. Thank you all for participating in this event. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Grace, for that wonderful hosting. Now, moving on to the next session, we are going to have a year in review and to just celebrate the anniversary. And that's on the person of our boss of all bosses, our indefatigable leader, Miss Temi Loluwa. A round of applause for her. She comes to share the year in review.
Yeah! Keep clapping, keep clapping. She's the founder of Rubies Technologies. This is the mama of Rubies. See the elegance, see the beauty.
Let's leave it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, hi everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Girls, can we have decorum? Can we be seated? Thank you. Please, let's be seated. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, our mommies and daddies. Good afternoon, mommies and daddies. Good afternoon, girls. Good afternoon, boys. How are you doing today? I hope you have been enjoying the event. Oh, good to know. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. And I don't like, even if there are technical difficulties, I'll still go ahead with my slide. So just like you have said, I just want to run us through what Rubies Tech is about. I start with a dad there, and he was asking some questions. So I want to put clarity to so many things, and also to talk a lot about GTB. He was asking that what is GTB? He thought GTB sponsored the event. It's not Guarantee Trust Bank. It's actually Girls Tech Bootcamp. GTB is what? GTB. GTB. Yeah, so that's what it's about. So again, let me see if I can get my slide up. Okay, I'm having network issues, so I won't be going into slideshow. So please manage the view like this. Or let me try again if it's going to work. Okay, while that is loading, so Rubies Technologies is a social enterprise that is interested in empowering kids and teenagers with tech skills. We want to see them stand tall for global relevance. And someone might ask, why is this small girl doing this? Why is she interested in doing this? So I got to university over a decade, and I wanted to study computer engineering. When I got to school, I was surprised there's something called coding in university. And I was like, where have I been? Why didn't they teach us this thing in secondary school? Why is that nobody told me about this? And for me, I even thought computer science was all about Microsoft Word and Excel. So I told my dad that I want to do engineering because I already knew everything about science. And finding out that I knew nothing was a sort of discouragement. So I spent 5 years learning. I'm going to stop this. I might need help now. Then that year, after 5 years of learning, I thought of going to secondary schools to teach kids how to code. That was in 2017, and that was how the journey started. I want to thank the Almighty God that has put this vision in my heart. I didn't think of a day like this when I started. I just thought, let's go to school and teach kids. I want to thank those that supported my dream and vision and that have brought us this far. Our mission, sorry, our vision first. Our vision is to ensure that all Africans are digitally and technologically empowered to solve problems and create value. We just don't want to teach them how to code. We want to see them solve problems. And that's why you are seeing things like e-commerce. You see them creating a solution that you can reckon with, that you understand. Our mission, that is what is taking us to where we are going, is to train, equip and empower Africans with emerging technological and digital skills for global relevance. Some people might be like, why is she dressed like this? So our theme for this year's party is the Owambe party. And that's why some people are tying gaily, and that's why we are looking in our own local attire. So arms of Rubies Technologies, I think this is what is very important for us to understand. We have 4 major arms of Rubies Technologies. And out of the 4, we have 2 registered with the federal government of Nigeria. We have the company, that is the Rubies Code School and Rubies Tech Services. And then we have the foundation registered as an NGO with the federal government of Nigeria. So the Rubies Tech Foundation is the arm that handles the Girls Tech Bootcamp. We offer free trainings to underdeserved communities or people that are less privileged. And for them, they don't look like that. But when it comes to tech, the girls, they have this little access to it. Because of example of the drama that they displayed here, people think girls don't need to code, so parents don't want to invest in it. Especially parents that don't even understand the benefits. So we look out for things like this, look out for issues like this. I'll talk more about the Girls Tech Bootcamp when I get to that part. So the second arm is the Rubies Code Club. And I want to thank parents here that have been supporting us, because apart from running the school, some of the funds you pay is what helps us to train people like this. So that's our online coding school, where kids, we have a 5-year curriculum, and kids between the ages of 5 to 19 years get access to learning from the adventurous stage, that is people that don't know anything, from 5 years old, and they learn up to creator and then innovator. Rubies Tech Foundation, I've talked about that. Then the Code Club, that is for schools. It has 2 arms of that. We have this slogan of 3 to 1. And what does that mean? We go to 3 private schools, they pay for the service, and then we go to a public school and offer them the service for free. Somebody will be wondering, why is she doing free? Don't you want to make money? I remember when I finished university, I walked up to my dad and I said, I want to start NGO. He was like, what are you saying? Why would you want to do NGO? When people leave university, they want to make money. And he didn't like the idea. I thought I was right. And when I started, truly, it was tough. Then I had to go back to work and start looking for sponsorship. Thanks to all that believed in us, and that's why we are here. We are happy that we're taking it one step at a time. We might not be where we really want to be, but we're taking it one step at a time. So personally, I have the vision of impacting people that cannot even afford. So we are using the paid part to see that we support this vision, and also we appreciate all those that have been sponsoring us. Okay, so the final part is the Rubies Tech Services. That is still in incubation. Mr. Yobami, this is off. That's still in incubation. Okay, it's back on. Where we offer services to clients that wants to build website, application, mobile application, and all of that. But it's still a part of our organization that we are building. I want to also see that from this part of the organization, we are able to generate revenue to still achieve our goals and vision. So I've already talked about all of this. So for this year, I want us to give a round of applause to the humans of Rubies Technologies. I want you to give them a round of applause. Let's give them a round of applause. Some of them are here, some of them are out there. I mean, I tell my staff sometimes, I know what you deserve to be paid. But some of these people with little or nothing, some of them don't get paid, some of them get paid. But with little or nothing, they are putting their heart into this. I celebrate them, and I pray that God will continue to bless them in Jesus' name. I also celebrate parents. Some parents, they reach out and they are like, how do you sponsor all of this program? I celebrate you all. And I would not but celebrate my board of trustees, one of which we have here, Madam Ifoma. She's one of our board of trustees, the chairman for today's event, or chair lady, as the case may be. You know, she believed in this vision and she has been investing her time and resources into it. We appreciate them. I would not but talk about my husband, Dr. Emmanuel Olarinde, in absentia. I appreciate you for supporting me and for believing in my dream. So for this year, we ran a lot of projects in our foundation. We ran the Girls Tech Bootcamp, the major project for this year that has been running for the past 6 months. At the beginning of this year, we thought, so in August, that was last year, we did Tech Up Ekpe. That means we went to Ekpe to train them for free. And at the project, I watched the girls that were in the Python section and robotics. I saw the girls struggling. They were just two. I saw that they were not comfortable with the guys. I was not teaching. I was just sitting and watching. Funny enough, even the guys have never touched robots before. But the way the guys were walking, you would think they've been using the robots 10 years ago. But the girls, they would like shift back. Then I thought within myself, why not do something for girls alone, where they see somebody like them, and they don't have any gender reason to move back and say, maybe I'm not meant to be here, maybe I'm a slow learner. And I shared that dream with my team, and they accepted it. In January, I even forgot about it, and they came back. They said, what of the girls project that you said we want to do? And then we started with our free Python class. From there, we asked for people to apply. It's funny now that sometimes people wait for results before they believe in the dream. It was like we had to beg people to register. But now, after the project has started, can my child join? You can't join again, we have gone far. The bus has gone. You know, so I hope that next time, when we see opportunities like this, we take it seriously. Honestly, we don't know when next this will happen again, because it costed a lot. And I'll use this opportunity to thank Python Nigeria, Mr. Chukudi, Aisha Bello, and many other people that believed in this dream. When I shared it with them, they were like, are you sure you can do this for 6 months? And they believed in it, and they sponsored this event. Let's give Python Nigeria and Python Software Foundation a round of applause. And we are able to push this with my team. Sometimes I'm tired. They are the one doing the job. Sometimes they are tired. You know, we just give ourselves that energy and share it around. I also want to give a big shout out to Mr. Olayinka, our trainer. This man, we did not pay him a dime. We did not pay. Please give him a round of applause. We did not pay him any money. And every Saturday, he shows up, leave every other thing he needs to do to come for this event. And he invested his time and his money. We really appreciate you. Thanks for all you do. The thing is, when we started in February, no trainer, no money. And we're like, let's just leave it. I'm like, I want to do this. And then we started. Even Python supported in the middle. It didn't start. We just started without anything. And I will not but thank Civic Eye. Let's give them a round of applause for giving us a space to teach people for free. When we calculated the amount we would have paid for that space, it would have cost us nothing less than 8 million. But they gave us as a subsidized price. Like we didn't pay anything. I want to appreciate them. I want to appreciate the operation manager in person of Temi that you're represented by Yewande. Thank you so much for believing in us and for doing all of this. I want to thank the girls. The girls for not giving up. I mean, it's not easy for 25 people to start something. Sometimes when I ask them, they're like, I'm tired, but I think I like it. You know, they are different. I know who they were when they came in May, and I can see them now. I'm proud that we were able to work with these people. I'm proud of the fact that some of them that were timid when they joined us, I see them talking now. I see them doing stuff. I want you to give yourself a round of applause. I want you to celebrate yourself. I saw some of them smiling. From the first day, we're already fighting. I'm like, if you think you are not supposed to be here, maybe you should not come. Because I needed them to know that even if you did not pay for this, it costed a lot, and you should put that seriousness. Thank you so much. Okay, we are having downtime again. So other programs that we're able to run this year, aside from the Girls Tech Bootcamp from the foundation, is the school tech tour. Earlier in this year, we visited, I think, about less than 10 schools in Ogun State, Oyo State, and Lagos State, where we were able to teach those children just basic computer parts. They were local schools, either public school or low budget private school to see that they also know these things. I'm seeing a vision of a future where kids, nobody will be like me as at the time I got to university. And there's something I want to say again. I like saying this. Whether your child wants to become a doctor or a lawyer, or just think about anything that you want them to become, learning coding will never change that narrative. We only help them to become someone better in future. They understand technology and they are able to use it well. They can apply technology to anything. Mommies and daddies, like 20 years ago, when you go to the hospital to do your medical test, do you get the results immediately? Do you get the results immediately? Sometimes they say, come tomorrow. Sometimes they give you days to come. But now, when you do your test, you get it almost immediately. Yes, that is some of the impacts of technology. And if you say that everybody that learns tech will become a programmer, so who solves that problem? So whatever, don't think that if they learn this computer thing, they'll become a computer person. They have a better understanding and they have clarity to solving problem. 3 of the benefits that coding gives them is, number 1, creativity. They start thinking of something to solve. Number 2, they become problem solvers. And number 3, they become creative thinkers, problem solvers, and they can think of like when they see issues around them, they can think about it and create a solution for that. That makes number 3 solution providers. I don't know why I can't find my slide again. There's a lot of technical. Okay, I think I'll just pull this out. We're able to do this year. Other things we're able to do this year includes, I've talked about the school tech tour. Then we also went to Ota, that's in Ogun State, to do our Tech Up Ota, where we trained about 50 kids on Scratch programming language for free. We visited the place for a week during their summer holiday. Instead of them just playing around, some of these children are even out of school. They don't have school. But we were able to bring them together. We brought laptops for them, and we taught them that for free. Someone we asked that, what's the impact of that? They don't have laptops. The impact is that we have sparked an interest with them. And when they get to university, they will not be like me that is hearing coding for the first time. Even if they do not have access to practicing it other times, but they've learned about it. And when they have opportunity to get computers, they know the right thing to do. So our impact so far, over the past 7 years, Rubies Tech has impacted over 4,000 lives through our paid programs and our free programs. We do not take parents that are investing their money into their child's future for granted, and they are our number 1 priority. While everybody remains a priority, we appreciate you, we honor you, and we celebrate you. I'm so unhappy that my slide is not up. I was supposed to show a picture of my team so that when you see them, you recognize them. Our team is our strength. Another shout out to our sponsors. I also like us to give our media sponsors a round of applause. That's Peacock Studio. Let's give them a round of applause. Please, let's clap for them. They are here so they can see you celebrating them. I mean, for the past 6 months, they've been supporting. And let's give Mr. Ayobami here a round of applause that has also been supporting the project. You guys took away my slide again. Can you just take this guy? Okay, you think it's coming up. Okay. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you, but it's still not clear. So we will not leave this place without talking about what we have in plan for 2025. While we are not carried away by what we have achieved so far, we are also looking ahead. We are not stopping here. It's a journey. And we'd like to share some of the things we want to do in the year 2025 with you. So in the year 2025, the programs and initiatives we are looking at is a physical bootcamp, just like the one we just completed, but we are probably not going to do it in Lagos because we are not just focusing on children in Lagos, and it doesn't have to even be a girls project. It can be boys and girls. So we are going to have a bootcamp like that, hopefully. We also plan to do Tech Up. That's the project we do during summer in low-income communities. 2 years ago, we were at Ijoko. Last year, we were at Ekpe and Ogbomoso. This year, we visited Ota, and who knows, maybe tell us your village. We might be happy to go there next year. So I didn't talk about our conferences. I know parents are here, and this is an opportunity for you to also learn about tech. I know some parents are like, oh, so I don't know that these kids can do this much. And even seeing those small children, they are not here to play. All of them are our students. Those ones at the back, they are our students. They are not, we didn't pick them to just come for the party. No, they are our students. They are learning one programming language or the other. But we just thought that after learning online, you guys should come and play physically and see yourselves, to have that feel. So we hold conferences every year for parents, for educators, and for children. And currently, these conferences run online. So I would like to plead that you follow us on social media so that you can get to know when we have our conferences. So this coming year, we are going to be having the Parents Conference, Teachers Conference, and also Brace Conference. That's for kids and teenagers. Why does your support matter? I mean, beyond just saying you are doing well, you can support us different ways. Some of you, maybe where you work, you might want to share what we do there with people, maybe your company, and say, I know a company that does well. That's the way you can support us. You don't have to always think about, let's drop money. You might know somebody that can help us. So your support helps us to get equal opportunities for kids, to make them future ready with skills that we are offering them. And it also helps us to achieve our dream of innovation and confidence for these kids. Look at how they spoke here today. They didn't have to struggle with the mic. And just imagine in the next 5 years what these girls will be doing. I'm happy to tell you that the girls you have seen presented all their projects today, not all of them will be programmers. Yes. And that has not discouraged us in any way. Ask them from day one and said that. But what they've learned here will always make a difference in their life. Is it the way they're able to speak here? I was surprised that Anita said before now she had never rapped publicly. Like, it was more like the first time she was rapping was in our class while we were there. So that's something else. We don't know what she'll become, but we know they will be great people, and they always make reference to this opportunity that they get. So we are not saying they should all become programmers. Whatever they end up becoming, we know that they will be great people in life, right? You'll be great people, right? Some of them are not listening because they are working on their robots. I know they want to present the robot, and maybe the robot is giving them some technical glitch, and I hope they will get the opportunity to present it because they've done a lot of work on that. So another reason why you should support us is because we want to have access to resources. I know we are doing a lot, but we're not getting the access that we need. So if you support us, you help us reach more kids. Imagine if we were doing 100 girls today, just 21. Your support can make us do more, and we look forward to that support. Okay, how can you support us? I think I said a lot about that. Sponsoring and partnering. For example, during the training, we were giving them snack. We don't teach hungry programmers. We don't teach hungry programmers. So they have to have food so that they can hear what the teacher is teaching. So that when the teacher is done, they will not say, we did not hear anything, we're hungry. So if you think that you have somebody that can, so you don't have to give us money, you might be able to give us partnership that can reduce cost of things we will get more expensive. Just like I said, the media partners, they gave us maybe little or not, we didn't pay, or we just paid a little to support what they are doing. So that kind of partnership. Then you can also do that by volunteering. We need enough hands. You don't need to be a programmer to volunteer. There are some other things that we do. Aside, I'm talking to the youth here that are probably interested in what we do, and but say, I don't code, how do I support? We need people to also do other things aside coding. You can also support us in kind donations, such as laptop. Yes, if you have laptops that you're not using again, we have a lot of kids that, they have the skill already, they've learned it, but they don't have laptops to work with it. Some of them are even here. Some of them, where they started, because one of the criteria is to have a laptop damaged, and they could not complete their project again because of that. So if you have laptops that you're not using again, you can do that. You can support us with your space. Just tell us, I have this space that people can be using for training, and we'll see if that can fit into our plan for the year. And you can also support us by telling somebody today about Rubies Technologies, Rubies Tech Foundation. You can support us by telling parents to come and enroll their kids in our school, because the money they are paying to is what is making this happen. So thank you so much for listening to me. I appreciate you all for taking your time out to spend it with us today, and also seeing the work we are doing. And I pray that the Lord God Almighty will bless you all. Thank you so much once again, and have a great day.
Can I ask you some questions, Jemima? Can I ask you some questions? I know your name already. My name is Grace. Your name?
My name is Jemima.
You are 7 years old? Wow, she's 8. When did you start coding?
I started when I was maybe like 7 or 6.
Like a year already. Wow. And she's showing us her project. I think your project is ready. Look at how beautiful it is. So you can go ahead.
So we're going to click the green flag. So if you click on walk, it will start walking. And if you click on play, it's going to go to a playing ground. Then if you click on feed, it's going to eat something. It says it's full and it says it's sad. So if you press sleep, it's going to say it doesn't want to sleep yet. Thank you.
A round of applause. Thank you. Impressive. I guess people are wondering that this simple walk animation, maybe it's so simple. Now look at all the codes that it took to make this. In Scratch class, this is enough to even give the average adults a headache. A round of applause for Jemima again, please. Any comments? Questions? Comments? Questions, comments for Jemima? Anyone? All right. Well done, Jemima. A round of applause for Jemima again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Maya Lukoya, and I'm here to present my project, the To-Do List app. I used Visual Studio Code to make this, and here it goes. So, it's not working. I'm going to the next one. Okay. So, here we have a quote which explains the essence of a to-do list app. Because of, as it says by Orison Swett Marden, a good system shortens the road to the goal. And you can see in tech, to-do list apps are important as it helps us to organize our deadlines and our goals. Because of when, as a tech person, and you're disorganized, you don't know what to do, it models your goal and how you can be able to plan and organize yourself. And it may not be able to help you to achieve what you want in due time. Then we move on to the uses. As you can see, it helps us to track tasks in one place, focus on the critical tasks first, staying motivated by taking off tasks. As you can see, we have the use of goals, as it can help us to use them in a way to first set goals and deadlines and achievements. So when you reach the final step, you can be able to yes, I did this myself. So, on to the project. So yes, I used Visual Studio Code to make this myself with my teacher, and here it goes. Yeah, so the first choice, add your task, is the task you want to add first. So you just click on number 1. And it asks you how many tasks you want to add. So it has an indexing list. As the first task you add as number 1, the second task you add as number 2, and the third task you add as number 3. So let's say we want to add 3 tasks first. So the first task I want to add now, I want to start by researching about problems that I want to solve. And as you can see, it has been added. And then we move on to the second task. Okay. Oh, sorry. That was a mistake. Okay, so we then move on to the third task, which helps us to index it as third one, so we can know which other tasks we also want to add. So let's say we want to add code you can say we just want to research and create and use and find a suitable programming language for us to be able to use it to code. And it has been added. So for number 2, to view the tasks. So this, as you can see here, it gives you the list of tasks that you've added, and it shows whether it has been done or not. As you can see, done false, meaning that it hasn't been done yet. So when you then say, I want to mark the task as done, assuming that I've already performed the tasks that that I imputed there, I click on number 3. And then this is an index, enter the task number to mark as done, meaning that there's already an indexed list of tasks that have been imputed. So if I say, I want to mark number 1 as done. And it says task marked as done. So if I don't want to view it again, as you can see, it shows there done true, meaning that I've already marked it as done, assuming that I've already performed the task already. And then I click on number 4, which exits the to-do list app. Thank you. Thank you.
Round of applause for Sumaya. All right, so Sumaya, I would like to ask, how is this solution different from other? There are lots of to-do list apps. So how is yours different, and what makes it unique?
Mine is different due to the fact that you can easily mark taxes done, index them, and impute them easily, the number of tasks you want to add, rather than using them, repeating them one by bit every time.
Job well done. Round of applause for Sumaya again. Thank you.
All right, so I just wanted to say that Sumaya has been coding since the year 2022. Please give her a round of applause. So she started coding, she started with a programming language, just like Jemima, the 8-year-old. So some of you might see that and what's this babyish thing? But learning that babyish thing helped her, while she started coding with Python programming language. So please, I would love you to give your comments and your questions to help her improve. Thank you.
I forgot to even follow what she was saying, but most of the time, the question I always have for you is that, how do you come up with projects? What inspires your project, your touchline? You work on projects a lot. So once you want to pick the next question, we just randomly say, okay, the next thing is this, or something bettered what you presented just now.
So what inspired me was for school now. Okay, now I'm in SS1 now. There's a lot of things for me to do, so I need to be able to organize them to do them efficiently. So then okay, why don't I create it to do this app for myself and other people to use, so that I can be able to do tasks more efficiently for me to get to my goal.
Solving a problem. Thank you so much. She said she's in SS1 now. There's a lot to do. And there's a simpler way of having all her tasks in a place, and she knows what is next. These are the things you learn when your kids start coding at Rubies Code School. So enroll now. Thank you so much for making us proud. We are proud of you.
And I and my partner made this app called Perfect Life. So I'm going to play the video.
All right, so if you have your properties here, your phones, please, we would like that you keep it so well. If you are charging, be aware of that, and if you are going to leave yours, let people know that you are leaving so they can just check your bag. So if you mistakenly, probably you find any phone on your table, on your chair, and it is not your own, you can just hand it over to any of us. I am Mr. Aruno. Specifically, a phone with a blue pouch. Maybe it fell somewhere or it's ran somewhere. We are kind of looking for it, hoping that we'll find it. Thank you very much.
My project is like an app. It's a 4-in-1 app that focuses on animal extinction, animal adoption, recycling, and climate change. So, extinction and recycling. So, for the recycling part, it gives you information about how to help recycling and ways to recycle. For climate change, it tells you how to help to prevent climate change from affecting the world. For animal extinction, it tells you animals that are extinct, how to prevent animals from getting extinct. And for the animal adoption, it gives you places to adopt animals from parts of the world. So please, do you have any questions? So what inspired me to make this project is that I noticed that animals are just they are not adopted, just going around, and then recycling problems, climate change, it's always hot, every day, no changes, and also like animal extinction. Some animals that you see today, you won't see tomorrow. So that's what inspired me to make this project.
Okay, dear Kolola, how long did it take you to make the app?
It took me about, let's say, 4 to 5 months.
Did you hear that? It took about 4 to 5 months. So if you need the app, unfortunately, we can't project. If you need the app can be installed on your Android. They actually created the app. And this app was submitted for a global competition. And they won for the Lagos chapter. She was the winner. They won for the Lagos chapter. And like she rightly said, she and a team member is currently writing an exam today, and that's why she's not here. Naima Badmos, both of them created the project. Let's clap for dear Kolola once again.
All right.
Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry. Are we tired already? Good afternoon, everybody. I'm sure if you've been here for a while, you will have seen, if you look to the left of the auditorium, you'll have seen us, the left, my left of the auditorium, you'll have seen us tinkering with this, our gadgets, our robots since morning. Because if anybody is like a robotics person, they will know that accidents just come up from anywhere. Probably the coding end or the mechanical something, or something is broken or something is not working. And that's what we've been trying to fix since. So thank you for waiting with us, and thank you. So right here, we have our robot, and can anybody guess what the function of this robot is for? Like, what does it look like it's for? Anybody? Any guesses? Anyone, please, just chorus from the audience. What do you think it's for? Okay, yeah, our robot is supposed to pick up objects, and our robot comprises of several motors. I think we can count all these blue things. 1, 2, 3, and yeah, just 3 motors. Yeah, and there's one at the base, yes, 4. Our robot comprises of 4 motors, and they are called 7 motors. 7 motors are used for precise and measured movements in a robot. All robots move with motors. So right now, all these servos are connected to a system or a unit that thinks on its own or that sends messages. So I can tell you that in the process of compiling or processing or doing all the hardware of this, it wasn't easy because we had to put a lot of things. This is where there is almost no difference between the teacher and the students, because when you say, okay, something is upside down, you fix it, you lose it again, you start again, and they can testify that it has been a lot. So yeah, this is our robot, the parts, the things that this is a claw, this is the shoulder, this is the arm, and this is the base. So this is made of plastic. I think it was 3D printed, yes, acrylic. So, and it's supposed to pick up an object. So thank you.
Another thing we used was an Arduino board. Arduino is a microprocessor controller that consists of a microchip on it with analog and digital pins. We used it connected to a breadboard and connected to the server so that it can collect information from the glove to the hand.
An accelerometer is a portable hardware on the glove. It allows the glove to follow the hand movement. Like when I put it on and I'm doing this way, the X and Y axis, it allows the robot to follow my hand gestures.
The accelerometer measures the acceleration of the robot. It enables the robot to understand the movement left or right. We have the X and Y axis.
The RF transmitter is a tiny radio module that both sends and receives messages. Okay, so yeah, we use the RF transceiver to send here, and this is to receive messages. So it's
from the back. It connects to the Arduino board through Bluetooth, and we can move the hand through sliders. So I've seen it's moving. So the components, the base can move with a slider, the shoulder, the gripper, and the elbow.
Okay, so for our glove, that is where the RF transmitter that she explained comes in play. It actually transfers signals to our Arduino. Our Arduino is like a medium, more or less. You transfer signals to the Arduino transfers it to the robot. So right now, we made a hand glove feature that controls the robot. So it can be controlled using two modules, both the app and then the hand. So it's to simulate the hand gestures. So like I said earlier about robotics, you never know where you actually go wrong. It could be a loose circuit, it could be a loose connection, it could be a faulty screw that is affecting it, and it could be a wrong code. So like it's all strenuous work of all of us, our team, and we have this, it's actually working and it's moving. Please, let's... Thank you so much.
Right, a round of applause for them as they leave the stage. A round of applause again, so sorry. Thank you.
To give this money out, are you ready? It is not small money to me. This money is...
Is it up to $1?
You don't want to know. I said I've treasured something. I have to carry it with me. I'm not reading anything from this book. Oh. It's because of this money I carried the book. Oh. You know how important it is. So if I give you, go and frame it. All right. So For how many months? Okay, how many weeks did these girls learn for? For how many weeks?
Students are exempted.
You work for my money, oh. You stand up, I'll give you the mic. And you are raising up your hand. Are you for real? For how many weeks? I can see, my 1,000 naira. I was hoping you will not participate in this one, no. Please now. All right. Mr. Aruna, why now? Play Dorime for me. All right, for how many weeks? Play Dorime. This is as well. What do they call it? Is it 24? No, mommy, oh. Mommy, after collecting this thing, you will dance, oh. That is another thing. This money is treasure. Mommy, are you ready? You to buy your this thing will not even buy Olandia again. You to buy drink. All right, mommy, how many weeks? 26. 26 weeks. Oh, shame. Mommy. My 7,000 naira is now 6,000 naira. Thank you so much for. All right, DJ, mommy wants to dance. Oh yeah. Is your daughter here? Is your daughter here now? Okay. That's it. Oh yeah. She's a silent killer. I want around you see Walarani. Oh. Thank you so much, ma. These girls, as they rise up on their feet, a clapping ovation. You have paid the price. That's why you are here today. A round of applause for them. Wherever you are, you should join your colleagues here. I want to ask randomly. If you know that before you joined the boot camp, you never knew, you can imagine. And how do you feel now? If they are talking about coding anywhere, can you engage in the conversation? Can you give them some spice? I know what I'm saying. Please, a round of applause for yourself. So every single one of them, will be recognizing them today, but they'll be getting their certificate. So if you have your parents here, once you hear your name, just look for your dad and wink. Daddy, am I born now, you know. So they will join you to take pictures, and afterwards, you just line here, and we'll present you to everybody. So we'll be calling on all right, thank you. So once you hear your name, DJ, you can give us something soft. You hear your name. Once you get your award, you stand as Mr. Aruna will be, arranging you. So let's start with DJ Abolarin Delight. Please keep clapping as they are coming. 6 months, no be joko. We'll be making it very fast. Abolarin Delight. Ekundayo Rachel. Abolarin Delight, Ekundayo Rachel. Ekundayo Rachel.
Tell me where you day. Last Saturday. I go meet you there. Cause I miss you every day. Call me any day. I'll be on my way. I'm one call away.
Happy, all right, mommy is here.
Get my rush up, keep my action. Don't do too much, I love you with passion.
All right, Ojo Blessing, Anoluapo. Kafilat Bello. Kafilat Bello, are you here? Yes. Ojo Blessing, Anoluapo. Divine. Oh my God. Divine, are you here? Please pardon me. I won't want to call you wrong. Alabi Ramat Eniola. Alabi Ramat Eniola. Alison Ali Abolaji. Awotundun Oluwadamilola. Oshoba Aisha. Adedeji Temiloluwa. Noba Awotoluwa Lashe. Ọdún sí Olúwa ṣe yìí fún mi. Ọlọ́ba wo tó ti ṣe? Olúwa láṣẹ. Adédàmọ́lá Adé Olúwa. Olúwa nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi. Olúwa nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi. Ọlọ́run ṣọ́ Ayọ̀mídé anointed. Oyin Adé Ajíbọ́lá. Adédèjì Tèmilolúwa Annabel. Oyin Adé Ajíbọ́lá. Chidima. Is Chidima here? Akànní Táwàkálítù. Akànní Táwàkálítù.
Yes, sir.
Pamela Fashion. Pamela. Ẹkúndayọ̀ Rachel. Akíndélé ní Olúwa. Anita Mesoma. Anita, are you here? Apilat Bello. Apilat Bello. Abolarin Daniela. Wá ṣe yìí fún mi. Ẹkúndayọ̀ Rachel. Akànní Táwàkálítù. Kafilat Bello. Kafilat Bello. Thank you so much, Miss Mary. So I'll be passing the mic to these girls. This might be very emotional, but I want you to describe your experience in one word. Getting something for free in this age and time, you don't just find it this online. You guys are not shy. You guys are not shy. So I want you to think about your 6 months. Think about the day you registered. Did you think it was going to be this beautiful? That there will be a day you are standing here, you've learned something for Anita is already entering somewhere else. All right, so you describe your experience in just one word. Think about it. I've given you the time. Has it been hard? Omije Ojumi. Do we have Omije Ojumi? She wants to start crying. All right. Okay. All right.
Okay, so I would say this boot camp has been a growth for me in the tech world. I can now come out and say, okay, I've done something, join tech talks and stuff. So I'll say growth.
How many unfortunate? Opportunity. I'm like, are you sure you? All right.
It's too much. One word cannot describe all of them.
It's indescribable.
Indescribable.
All right.
Excellent.
Excellent. Incredible. You can keep clapping. Wonderful. Eye-opening. Lovely.
Excitement.
Exciting. Excitement.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Thank you. I was looking for some. She said stressful. Nothing sincerely. It can be. You don't just get this on platter of like you are just coming. If it was like that for anybody, that means you did not take it too serious. You are not aggressive. All right.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
Impactful.
Impactful.
Full of adventure.
Full of adventure.
Enlightening.
Enlightening.
Lots of teamwork.
A lot of teamwork. So, ladies and gentlemen, daddies and moments, after 6 months, God delivered, God gave the idea. Rubies Tech Foundation took it up. People partner with us. I present to you the graduating student of the GTB 2024. Are you excited? If you're excited, show daddy and mommy how you excited you are. Let me see you. Strike that pose. Oh, shey. Look at tech ladies now. They will go and change it on Instagram. Tech guru, right? Oh yeah, let's post this, sir. All right, DJ. So we'll be calling members of the high table to you will continue. You've just started. Today is for you. Please, we'll be calling you sirs and sir, Mars to join in the picture. Where's Mr. Adedamola? All right. It seems it will be women or ladies' pictures. You can join us, ma, for pictures. All right. Your certificate. Let's see your certificate. Thank you, ma. Look at the camera. This one is picture. And make sure you are showing. You don't let anybody rob your shine.
Tell you why.
Now, to the award of leadership. This person has demonstrated excellence in leading teams. You can already guess, right? Is she hiding? Is she hiding? The award of leadership goes to Alabi Rahmat.
You did not guess wrong, right? Did you see that today? All right. The next person will be calling on Mr. Aruna.
All right, thank you very much. All right. All right. All right, so now the most outstanding individual capstone projects goes to Fashion Pamela.
We're about to
Congratulations. All right. DJ. Music. All right, all right, all right. Sorry, Miss Yewande. One more. All right, so we also want to celebrate this wonderful person because we believe that we are all, we are all stars, but then we have a rising star among us. Now, the rising star of the GTB girls goes to Folorunsho Ayomide. Awesome work, awesome. right, that is coming out. Awesome. It's a proud moment. All right. Thank you, Miss Yewande Adisa. Thank you so much. All right, see you on the next set of students. Okay. Miss Mary Abiodun, please one more time. Thank you for this award. We all know that in this life, you cannot do things alone. You need support. So this award goes to the most supportive students in GTB Girls. And that goes to, you can guess. Who wants to guess? Temiloluwa Adedeji. Thank you for supporting your team members. Thank you for supporting the girls. Thank you, Miss Mary.
Please pardon us. The Rising Star.
Nah.
You got in it. Thank you so much.
All right. Want to do something? Can I have Akedele Niolua, Ekundayo Olua Damilola, and Fashion of Pamela on the stage? Fashion of Pamela, Akedele Niolua, and Ekundayo Olua Damilola. We want to play a game, or maybe we want to dance. Let's see. Please come up. Okay.
Dancing competition, oh, are you ready?
Yes.
Dancing competition.
You have to dance, the three of you. Just hold on.
All right. Thank you, sir. Dancing competition. All right. Look at it. Enter the wall now.
Oh, yeah, no, let's go.
Oh, yeah, DJ.
Which music do you want?
Just give us something light.
Pamela, eyes up.
Are you confused?
Let's go.
You do not know. They told you we were going to dance now.
Did you put it? Yeah, no.
Praise and worship. You can imagine.
All right. So now this award is just to celebrate these three wonderful girls. And the third best overall students for this year. 6-month free Python and robotics training organized by Rubies Tech Foundation Girls Bootcamp 2024 is Ekundayo Oluwadami Lola.
So we'll be calling on the chairperson.
All right, so we'll be calling on the chairperson.
Presentation, ma. Thank you so much,
you,
ma. Is anybody here? Ekundayo Oluwadami Lola.
All right. Also.
All right, mommy is here. Let's wait for mommy.
I was built to be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe.
All right.
I know I can count. So stand up.
And now, instead of calling the second, we're going to call the overall best students. Take a guess. Now, the overall best students of the GTB 2024 6-month program goes to Mr. Aruna. Abi?
Woo!
All right. You're not clapping for me, right?
Aruna, wow, 6 months.
Okay.
And you are a girl, oh. Gender, you don't know.
All right, the overall best students for this edition goes to Fashion of Pamela. And that makes Akindele Niolua the second runner-up of this program. Congratulations. Where is mom? Where is dad?
Stand up for the champion.
A round of applause for them, please.
Stand up for the champion.
Hold on, brother.
Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just like.
And now the second runner-up of the JPT program, Akindele Inyoluwa. A round of applause for her too. Let's celebrate them so that we can be celebrated too. Make it loud, make it loud. Awesome.
Can count on me, so stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up.
Thank you so much, Mom. Thank you.
For the champions, for the champions.
All right. This kid 6 months, he did not at a point say he was tired and I don't even want, you're not paying me, I'm not doing this thing again. I volunteer and I know what it costs to volunteer. So this person has been with us for 6 months. When they told me of how he got to know about the program, I'm like, things like this, they don't just happen naturally. And you guys can testify that this is a testament of sacrifice. Everybody, please, I don't know. It just takes a lot for someone to do things sacrificial these days. Please help me welcome Mr. Olayinka. Girls, I want you to celebrate him so greatly. Mr. Olayinka is a wonderful person. He has impacted them for 6 months. We are presenting the award of the trainer of the year, right? Volunteer of the year, volunteer of the year.
And we have Mr.
Mr. Olayinka.
Mr.
I wish they
Milonwa,
can give me
please.
the honor to present this award to you.
Mr.
I'm learning
Amy.
from you, sir. All right. I would like Ms. Temi to please come present this award. So this one is very personal to us. I mentioned earlier that Rubies Code School is the training arm of Rubies Technologies, right? And we have our studying students. The good part is that most of our students are not in Nigeria. If not, this place should be filled with awards. We have just few of them. So we won't be calling anyone in absentia, but the people that are here will be presenting their award. And these ones are, this is a certificate of achievement. They have been coding since the beginning of January, and they are still coding. So this certificate is certificate of achievement, and they are coding champions. So I'll be calling Sumaya Olukoya. Alima Ayodeji David Ayomide. Jemima Okeshino. Raisa, you can just come here. These people are tech children. You think they can't code? You must be. Sumaya Oluko. Nan man talk calm. Are you here? All right. You have enjoyed yourself. Are you happy? Are you excited?
Yeah.
I love Rubies Code School.
I love you.
Thank you.
She's married.
All right.
Let's go.
So I'm honored to come Ms. Adejoke to present this award certificate to them. Please, a round of applause as she comes forward. All right. If you hear your name, you just meet Ms. Adejoke. Alima Isa, are you here? Ayodeji David Ayomide. Jemima Okeshi. Amira Isa. All right, just stay there. You get
Come on, lift the voice. You are. You are Alpha. You show me how marvelous you are.
Is Jemima here? Yes.
But you were Alpha.
Please celebrate her, celebrate her.
Ìwọ ni ìbẹ̀rẹ̀, ìwọ lópin. Àgbáńlá tó mọ òpin láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ̀rù jẹ́jẹ́, arúgbó ọjọ́, ọ̀rọ̀ gbọdọ̀ hàn.
All right. So this is a certificate of achievement to the most diligent student of the year. Isn't that amazing? What does diligence means to you? This person has committed as a child to coding since they started their class. So join me to welcome Jemima Okeshin as she comes for her award. Jemima.
There is nothing impossible.
There is nothing impossible.
Come on, say.
Egungun gbígbàdí, ṣebí ló kọ̀ rẹ ni, ṣebí nípa rẹ ni.
So for the certificate achievement, we still have Fati Olukoya and Nasir Olukoya. Are you excited? Will you take it together? All right, please celebrate them.
Ìwọ ló fi wọ́n ṣòfò sínú òkun pupa, agbára rẹ kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀. Ojú tí ènìyàn sọ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ńlá bá wò.
All right. So this is a climate action ambassador. You can go back to your seats. Okay. Please celebrate them as they go back to their seats. So this award will be presented to this person as climate action ambassador in recognition of her initiative and dedication in addressing climate-related challenges through the creation of the perfect life app. Please help me with a clapping ovation. Welcome, dear Kolola Adedoko. She was here to present a 3-in-1 app, and she came here. Dear Kolola Adedoko, are you here? Please continue clapping for her as she comes forward. All right, Daddy is here. All right. All right, thank you so much. Congratulations. Congratulations. So, again, I'm honored to be taking this. I would have allowed her to wait, but I just want her to come again. To the student of the year. To be the student of the year, that means you must have committed from the beginning of the year and you stayed to this time. And I'm very sure she will continue to the end of the year. So, we are celebrating Ade Ekolola again, Ade Dokun, as the Rubies School Student of the Year, creator category for demonstrating exceptional creativity, innovation, and technical skill in coding throughout the year 2024. I present to you the student of the year 2024, Dear Kolola Adedoku. Congratulations. Keep it up. We are rooting for you.
You do this one.
All right.
All right, thank you so much, DJ. Now, this award is for the staff. So I would like to welcome Miss Abidoye. Please help us with this. Now, for the trainer of the year, for dedication, your skill, and your impact in training, and setting a high standard for excellence and inspiring students to achieve their best, the trainer of the year for the year 2024 goes to Miss Deborah Ayodipe.
Woo! Our very own trainer of the year.
Let's go. Round of applause for her.
You should dance to this stage, go Daddy, go Daddy, go Dada.
Hey, Yoruba.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Let me hug you.
Congratulations.
God went kind of hug. Congratulations, Miss Debbie.
All right, Spa. One more. Now this award, DJ. Thank you. Now this award is to the Rising Star of the Year for exceptional promise and making your impact as a new trainer, inspiring students with enthusiasm and dedication. And this award is presented to Mr. Abdusalam Barua. Wherever you are, please come.
Keep clapping. You can see that proud smile.
Let's go.
Congratulations. We are happy to have you at Rubies Code School. And hope to see many more of these. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Now, for always going above and beyond and showing remarkable dedication and care in supporting your students, Rubies Technology is proud to present this award to Miss Blessing Pokwala.
Woo! I know she was not expecting
Blessing
that.
Pokwala, I can see you.
You do not hear her above and beyond. She's celebrated for her consistently going above and beyond. She goes extra miles for her students, and her students can testify. I can personally testify because she's my personal person. She shows remarkable dedication and care in supporting students and enhancing their learning experience. Congratulations, my very own Miss Blessing.
When I think about the things that you've done, my imagination has turned to reality. Oh my God, you do this one.
All right, so this next award is our most dedicated trainer of the year. You're celebrated for your unwavering commitment and perseverance in going extra mile to support your students at every step. And that goes to Mr. Uchechukwu Ugochukwu.
I wish they captured his mouth. You were
First of all,
short.
bosses, thank you.
Congratulations, sir. We recognize you. We
Mr.
see you.
Uche,
Thank you so much.
he cannot believe it.
Congratulations.
Awesome work, Mr. Uche. Awesome work, thank you. And now, second to the last. Now to the outstanding trainer of the year. Like outstanding trainer of the year for your outstanding contributions and leadership in training and for embodying the values and missions of Rubies Code School. The outstanding trainer of the year for 2024 goes to Mr. Abdulhamid Osilaja. Where is he?
Are you here?
All right, so in absentia. All right, thank you.
We are supposed
to do it together then.
This one is massive.
It's special, right?
This one is a treasure.
Interesting.
This one is someone I respect so much. So in recognition of our outstanding dedication hard work, and invaluable contribution to Rubies Technologies. Our commitment and excellence have impacted the success of this organization. Should we unveil? Do you want to guess? Don't guess so that you're not going to call someone else's name. If you call my name and you did not give me, I will cry. Oh. Am I permitted to? I don't want to be emotional. To make everybody stand up for this award. Because to clarify, Rubies Code School mostly is just the part of Rubies Tech that brings profit. That's what pays our salary. Simple terms. And someone has spearheaded it to make sure that our salary has been paid. Not only are you get, but she has been dedicated. Welcome, Mrs. Grace Abiadu. Thank you, guys. I'm the owner of the award. No. That is my name. Oh, who knows my name? Another 1,000. Nobody. Who knows my name here? That's not my name. Who knows my name? My full name with your full chest. Anybody here? Another Dorime 1,000 naira. Nobody. All right.
No, you're not allowed. No.
They don't know my name. All right. Okay.
No.
I want the parent to, but I did not introduce myself. So please, I just want to hear my name.
Your name is Mrs. Grace Adeosun.
Interesting. Oh.
Right, just on a lighter note, I just got married. I said I just got married. So it is still, it is still doing me somehow. I was thinking they would say Akinpel. I'm like, I've given them their name since when? I'm Adeosun actually. So, all right, Mr. Aruna, are we ready for this?
All right. Now to the special award, the Staff of the Year. The Staff of the Year. We are the Rubies Tech team, please. Let's do this together. Everyone in Rubies Tech, please come forward.
Yes.
Rubies Technologies, come forward.
Trainers.
Everyone, trainers, volunteers,
Everybody can come
Mr.
up here.
Yinka, Mr. Uche, let's do this. Let's celebrate this.
Rubies Tech
So our
team,
Staff
please
of the
come
Year for the year
up.
2024, it goes to Miss Adejoke J. This is the Rubies Award. The Staff of the Year. Staff of the Year. All right. Let's go.
You showed up for me. You do what no man can do. I will shout, I will sing, 'cause somebody. I will shout.
So yeah, take pictures.
These are the take pictures with them now.
And we want you to know that we celebrate you.
Everyone in Rubies celebrates you. Don't worry, I don't need to go to the front. Miss Adiola, Miss
Thank you for bullying and pushing us.
Miss
Thank
Gloria,
you for taking it so personal.
Miss Betsy, Miss Gloria.
For the many, many things you don't know for me. Jesus, your love is so great.
Miss Betsy, Miss Gloria, please come in.
Hold your phones, please. It's very important. This is Rubies Tech team. If you don't know us, you are meeting us for the first time. Not everybody is there. There are some people that could not make it.
All right.
Rubies Code School. Are you for real? I said Rubies Code School.
Rubies Code School. We want you to know, every staff, that we celebrate you for all your hard work, everyone. We celebrate the training department with especially.
All right. We are gradually coming to the end. It's obvious that we are coming to the end of this program. And I want to especially thank everybody for staying to this time. Unlike some occasions, we start seeing empty chairs here and there, you know. But thank you for staying to this time. It means that you... All right. Okay, we'll be welcoming one of the girls for our speech. Is she here? She's not here. She's supposed to give us their valedictory speech. They said she's painting. You have to leave, but we are waiting for you. Pamela, are you there? All right, please. You have 5 minutes to give your valedictory speech. We have cutting of the cake where everybody will be participating. So let's get the cake ready. We are wrapping up. We are coming to a close. After now, we'll be cutting the cake and we'll be having the closing remark and prayer. So let Adejoke be prepared for that. And after that, we have the lunch, networking, and taking of pictures. And I want to take my review. Did you enjoy yourself? Thank you, Mommy. God will bless you, ma. So for your occasion, for your events, you can call me. Adejoke. We'll soon be having the closing remarks, so you can get set. So we are going. We are counting 7. We started the first year, so you say 1, and by 7 we'll cut the cake. So let's go together. We cut this cake in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. We pray for growth in the name of Jesus. We are cutting this cake to grow. So 1, after me, 1, 2, yes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2, 7. Thank you so much. Have you taken the pictures? So the high table
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't mean it. All right, let's go.
For the year. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye. See you.